group is kind of rested for the night. Now with nice protection from the chilling breeze, and all of you are able to be awoken in the morning by the pleasant smell of baked bread.
Hmm. Is it Ceres who has taken up baking?
Yeah, definitely. You see, I've made a focaccia for everybody in the morning.
Oh, I love focaccia. That's great, thank you.
Definitely not though.
Like home churned butter, you know,
Personally
nice.
churned butter, because that is
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
something Ceres would do. Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So she's bought like some ham and eggs from like a ruddy farmer and his like apple cheeked wife or something.
It's it's certainly a bit of a manic morning here at the church, though I suppose with it being part orphanage, that's somewhat to be expected.
Huh?
But regardless, as Sister Fiona is doing her best to try and kind of wrangle everything together,
Mm-hmm.
she has ensured that when you all come out, you've got just a little area off to the side, away from all the kids, with breakfast pre-made for you to get you ready for the day. And there's also a letter there and 3 bottles sitting on the table.
A letter, you say?
Yes, well, a short note, perhaps, might be more
Mm.
accurate.
Okay.
I should I should take on the responsibility in Vicus's absence and look upon the letter for our king. He doesn't need to look at this patheticness.
The king is above such foolish things as reading a note.
Yes.
Leaves that to his to his vassals.
This is to hide the effect that the king doesn't know how to read.
Yeah, exactly. That is a closely guarded secret.
Anyway, I'll read the note.
To the Lord and Lady and their companions, in your quest to deal with these invading gnolls, please take the church's blessing and strength to keep you safe on the road. I have here before you are 3 potions of healing.
Well, isn't that sweet?
Immediately enraged, being patronized by the church.
Yeah, obviously.
Ammanas will like smite the table.
May the Maker protect you in these trying times.
Sweet, a healing potion. I'll take one.
You know what? I think everyone but Ceres can take one.
Given
You
you were
said
the only
3.
person last time not to get injured.
I have successfully played this character very cautiously so far,
Mm-hmm.
but to great effect as well.
Yeah, you're quite pleased with your performance.
Yeah, I think so. My
All right.
self-evaluation would put myself quite highly, I think.
Yeah. Get a B plus,
Yeah, I think. Yeah, sure.
A minus. I don't know.
B plus. I think. Yeah,
B plus.
I'm not
Okay.
so like prideful. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's okay.
yeah.
I have a running tally here as well. I just rate all of you.
For the monthly employee of the month.
Yes,
Like,
and then the evaluation.
the evaluate.
So, and since we don't have an HR department quite yet, I have taken upon myself to.
I'm pretty sure it's the king you are the entire HR department.
Now, Ceres, yeah, 2 out of 5. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's just you have to
it's the
really
shields again, damn it!
get 2 thrones out of 5. That's what we're gonna say. Yeah,
What?
barely a pass. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, a pass is a pass.
But next week is spring break, so you know.
Ah, that's when I'll get all my points back.
Yes.
You wait.
Sarah has this scandalous bikini she's just waiting to
Uh-huh.
break the beach with.
Like, who dares at me on my own server?
Mm-hmm. It's sheep.
Such disrespect from the sheep.
It's sheep. That villain.
I gave him such powers. I could take them away.
before anyone here gets too power hungry,
Mm.
I made you. I can
group is-
unmake you.
the group is able to enjoy themselves a nice breakfast, the mild patronizing letter of the church.
Mm-hmm.
Prepare your various spells and abilities. Raiden able to tinker with Ammanas's armor then before the trip goes forward,
Yep.
enchanting it with what low-level runes he understands.
So, see here. Equipment, is that where I add the potion? Potion.
Not sure. I haven't used D&D Beyond enough to tell you.
No, I'm looking. It's not an equipment. It's not an equip.
Equipment, manage equipment, potion of healing. Add items, potion of healing.
Add items. Potion.
Then it comes into your list, and if it's, then you can just add one.
Yep.
Never you.
I have added one. You have to speak closer to your mic.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I was trying to speak, but I was muted.
Yeah, we got a potion each.
Right.
Ish.
Ish?
I didn't get one, but that was through choice.
Oh, okay.
Sister Fiona decided to give you a farewell present.
Ah,
To
okay.
help you with the Knolls.
We appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done, and just set out towards the Knolls, really.
I'll just let you know, Valky as well, because you kind of stepped away.
Yes?
At the top left of Raiden's card, you'll see there is a little exclamation mark button, which will show you his companion abilities, like Eliza's.
Oh. Cool. Ooh. Okay, nice. I assume the tinkering is on Ammanas, right? His
He
armor.
decided to enchant his armor.
Yep, I have taken that from my armor.
I figured. Alright, that's cool.
The group travels swiftly. You're on horseback, and there's little stopping you. From my understanding, last time you wanted to head to the Knoll Cave to meet up with some of the Shatter Shield recruits, and hopefully take down the find out more about where these Knolls are coming from, and if nothing else, stop one of their staging points.
Yep.
It's a fairly easy ride. You don't really encounter many people on the road. There's a couple of miners and such who go past, but not much else. And following the road up and then down the coastline is a relatively simple ride. A bit of time passes, but it's clear skies, cold breeze. Fairly standard day.
All right. It's nice of the Knolls to build their lair in an easily accessible spot.
Well, about easily accessible.
Infrastructure conscious Knolls.
You eventually arrive at the riverbank as close as you can get. Unfortunately, the knolls are built into the glacial mountains on the other side of the riverbank. There are ways to cross, though they are kind of thin, stony kind of ledges.
Mm-hmm.
And your horses definitely cannot follow you across.
All right. Well,
And to be frank, you couldn't really take a large group of men across either, though the recruits you've got here can just barely get across.
Alright.
oh, I guess we'll bind up our horses in a nice opening or something so they can have some leaves or whatever they like to eat.
Yeah, you can tie them in a bit of a clearing, bit with some bushes and trees. Approaching your group is a human dressed in the Shatter Shield's kind of garb. It's mostly just chainmail and it's kind of standard gear, but you can see his clan symbol kind of emblazoned on there. as he kind of approaches up to whoever seems to be acting like they're in charge, presumably Ammanas,
Sure. He
and he'll salute.
unconsciously acts like that.
Large and in
Ammanas.
charge.
Yes, pretty much my motto in life. Yeah, no, he'll greet him and say, well met. What is your report?
So, the Knoll camp is quite defensible further deeper into the ravine area. The only real way we found to get to it is across a very narrow crossing that looks like they have defended.
Up and down. Would it seem possible to? I mean, the Knolls obviously have the most direct route defended, but maybe there is a back route. Just these guys haven't found it yet. Like looking over the area of terrain, would it seem possible to have like a circuitous route of some kind, or is it just sheer cliffs or whatever?
There are a lot of sheer cliffs. If there might be another way, but I mean, it's not. If it is, it's not obvious. You could always try searching for one, of course, but
Mhm.
there's nothing that kind of obviously sticks out as like, you could go that way.
Right.
How many Knolls roughly?
It's hard for us to get an exact number. With their patrols going in and out, but guarding the bridge area, we think we saw 8 or 9.
Um,
In the actual hideout itself, we're not sure how many are inside and just don't leave, but we're gauging them at most 20 in there.
Ammanas nods. 20 would be rough, but if we can divvy it up and not fight them all at the same time, that seems very doable in his mind. He was afraid there was going to be like 500 or something.
We've
He
also spotted
nods.
several shamans on the enemy force.
Looks over to Zed and says, "Would it be possible for one of your animals to perhaps scout the terrain a little bit, see if there is anything visible from on high, for example? Maybe there's another route, so we don't have to storm over a bridge."
Sure. I can send my animals or myself.
He nods and says, "Whichever you think would be best." Looks at the sun. If we give you an hour or two, will that be sufficient?
Hour would be sufficient, mostly, yes. That is how long it will last for me now.
And Ammanas nods and says, "Well, make it so then." And he will sort of look for a stump or something to sit down on a little bit.
There's a makeshift campsite here put up by the scouting recruits. One of them will happily get up from their seat to offer you it.
Oh, that's nice.
A couple of the others are polishing their gear, looking rather proud of themselves, if nothing else, just to be armed with the nice quality gear.
So Seth will lever across the area to get to the other side of the mountain range. Certainly trying to be hidden in there, and from the other side, he will himself actually turn into a wolf and go scouting ahead. Using my wild child ability. I think this calls for like a personal scouting ahead.
So what are
Seems
you
reasonable.
becoming?
A wolf.
Doggo.
You can see this a grayish blonde-haired wolf. Bit on an old, of course. with these gleaming greenish eyes. Still like snowish, so there's a little bit more like a white in the gray. But
Mhm.
he goes and scouts ahead.
Okay. Can you make me a survival check?
Sure. Do I think this matters a lot? Yeah.
Well, you don't necessarily want to be seen, I guess, but if if they see a wolf, I don't know if they will care too much. you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm thinking more if it's like because we want the more stealthy road away. So this is more finding it.
Yeah, if we can avoid to charge over a guarded, difficult accessible bridge and like get them some other way, that would be preferable. But I mean, we have limited mobility options, so.
Yeah. Well, I think I will do it anyways. I'll use inspiration that we received. You make this roll with advantage. As he inspires to be hunting once more himself. And good thing I did that. 11. Actually, that's wrong.
Seems to be a bit low for wisdom survival,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's using the wolf attribute. It should be 16.
Should be using your own token for it. That's fine.
Yeah, I use wrong token.
Also, apparently we are having a brief interruption from a Knoll-based ice cream truck.
Wait, that's how they get their ice cream in. Check the route.
Yeah, hide inside the ice cream truck.
The 16. Zed spends
No, sorry,
time,
15.
15.
Yeah.
Zed spends some time looking around. It's well, the scouts are right that this is the only direct route that's really available. There is one really long route you could take, you think. Essentially involving you kind of scaling the mountain a little bit off to the western side and kind of heading around these small valleys between the peaks. It would take several hours. It would avoid all the ways that you think the gnolls are guarding, but it would take you quite some time, and it would be, very cold and very miserable.
Alright.
But
I get-
it is an alternate route, though.
Is the bother worth it, do you think, or should we just go for it?
I mean, any advantage we can get is
I
probably
mean-
worth it, right?
Yeah, and like I can give us a sign when the others attack. I have thunderclap. It makes a fucking sound.
Also, like considering the fact that I have plenty in there, any advantage we get will keep us rolling better as we go in. So
What would it involve for us to try to sneak up on them that way?
Okay. In that case, I would probably make it make this into a bit of a skill challenge for the party.
Alright.
Mhm.
Kind of scaling the super cold and kind of inhospitable. There we go. Mountainside. I'm thinking Constitution Athletics.
Let's check my.
Like it's like the difficulty. Well, the ice is the problem. The main thing is just the bitter cold as you start heading that deep into the mountainside.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have a +3.
Constitution athletics. Oof. Okay.
My greatest stat.
Yeah. I mean, I assume failing here would cost us what exactly?
Failing will first cost you time, of course,
Okay.
and also if it's a particularly horrendous failure for the entire group, then it will likely cost your character some of your endurance. In this case, I would probably take it down as dropping of expending some of your hit dice.
Right. I think it's worth a try, but again, it's a consensus,
Yeah.
so up to you guys.
I mean, I've got a -1,
I'm fine.
so
What's the
I can
what's
give
the
you
group?
guidance.
As it stands, though, you like with all scout party here as well, and they've got the equipment. You can probably guarantee you probably can make the route though. It's just probably a case of do you get exhausted by it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halldamir, I can give you guidance. If it's a check. Or it's like a skill. You can have a guidance for it. So,
And keep in mind, you're also climbing at the same time.
yeah, but like
Guidance
the
lasts for like
simple
what, 10
lady elf
minutes? I
needs some
guess.
guidance how to climb mountains.
I mean, what's the DC?
DC is DC 13.
That's probably doable.
I have a 50-50 on that.
I have a bit lower.
I have a lot lower.
Yeah.
And does is the how would I say, the failures per person, or is it a group thing?
The failure I'm looking for the group.
Okay, well, I can, yeah.
I honestly think if I'm the best 50-50, probably not worth it.
I mean, yeah, I need to check. I mean, I'm also a bit lower than 50-50.
This is generally unessential, and we risk losing like a hit die and costing us time. I say we just go in that case. It's not.
All right, that's fair enough. Let's go in then.
Okay, so you want to take the direct path?
Yes.
Okay. As a note here, of course, you do have the rookie scouts with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, they're not particularly great in a fight.
Figured.
They'll do their best, but these are, mostly scouts.
Yeah.
That said, though, if any of you would either take a critical hit or go down, you can, if you want, you can basically just throw the scouts in the way if you want.
I see.
Getting some of them injured. It's an option you've got.
Before we go or to the attack, I will use my second wild shape to call a wolf familiar to my side.
Very well. Wolf familiar?
Yep.
In that case, I will prepare you for battle mode. Yes, I'll grab the wolf as well.
Let's do it.
Would I have time to cast a spell before going into battle?
You know exactly where the holdup's going to be, so you can.
All right. In that case, I shall do so.
Thankfully, you've got these scouts who did scout the area first. They've done their job.
Yeah. Well, we had a rest, so let's see. Let's give the king and Sarah some creepy telepathy, shall we? 6 hours. Oh, that's pretty good.
I'm also just going to confirm you are now alone in your head. You have no other psychers connected.
Right. Oh, Mark isn't on me anymore?
Hmm?
Do you mean me specifically, or?
You specifically.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
The kid is out of range.
Or he doesn't have his mark on me anymore, maybe.
Well, I cast Shield of Faith on myself. I am now 20 AC.
Wow.
Someone's being tanky.
Yeah, just walk in there.
Yeah,
I'll stay back here, 60 feet away.
Ammanas will definitely go in first. Like he wants to draw the attention here.
Very well. The group travels up the kind of very unstable cliffside and starts heading down the, as you're told, kind of only pass to get towards an old camp. And you can see from a distance, like a high up ledge, where one of the scouts kind of points out that there's some gnolls up there looking for intruders to come along.
Mm-hmm.
Though, from what they saw, there weren't many gnolls up on the ledge. It was mostly just a scout or two, and the majority of them are waiting to pop out further down.
Yeah. All right.
And so, Ammanas is going first. Wanting to make himself a nice bold target. Okay.
Oh, over there. Okay. I was like, I can't see anything, but I was not moused over the right area. This is certainly a very precarious position.
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Shall we?
Oh my!
Yes. There's 2 scouts up on the ridge, so that should be nothing your party can't deal with.
I should be fine.
Right. You'll be fine. Right, let's have everyone added to initiative.
Oh yes, initiative. How's Eliza doing? I realize we haven't actually heard from her in a while.
She's doing relatively fine here. You can definitely tell she's kind of she's peering around, not worried, but so much more taking notes. It's very
Right.
rare anyone really scouted this far kind of north. Just for the fact that, well, as you guys were already kind of considering, the temperature here just drops so much that it's really hard to explore far once you're kind of on this side of the riverbank.
Right.
Yeah.
She's doing fine. The gnolls don't particularly worry her, even if they are in defensive positions on the ridge. She has confidence she can take them out.
Gosh, initiative roll on everything.
Ooh.
Right, these gnolls are lightning fast. No sleeping on the job here.
Okay. As Ammanas kind of shows himself heading up first, one of the Gnoll scouts kind of calls out and starts just banging. Well, I was about to say a drum or a cymbal, but you're fairly sure it's just like a pan. Like a pan he's robbed from someone's house. He's just banging it to make noise.
Mm.
I mean, same effect, I guess.
Guess.
We will enter initiative with as the alarm is called. Okay. Lady Eliza goes first. Out of curiosity, what is the range of a longbow? Oh, plenty.
5 billion feet, pretty much.
Excellent. She can shoot from all the way back there.
Yeah.
I think it's
Down.
150 to 300.
She will go ahead and shoot at Gnoll Scout number 1. And she misses.
My God.
No.
Unfortunately, the scouts on top of the ridge having a fairly good position where they are.
Yeah.
So she already starts like knocking her next arrow, getting ready to try and adjust aim. You can also hear the noise of kind of other gnolls starting to like be alerted by the ruckus. You can hear like distant shouts. You got a little bit before most of them immediately arrive, though one of them seems particularly hot on their heels. As it starts crossing the precarious bridge.
Oh no, the precarious bridge.
Ah,
Yip.
Vicus?
Well, there's an knoll right in front of him, so he's gonna work on that. Let's see. That's 60. That's 55. Right. He's in range of normal 6 here, so he's gonna just throw his blades. That is a 1. Bonus action with the other one. 13 on 6.
Unfortunately, your
missed.
blade just doesn't quite cross the gap far enough.
Oh well. I'll move. Let's see, how far did he move? 5, 10. Move. No, he'd be in the way. He'll stay here. That's him.
North Scout will pull back with his own weapon of choice, which, it's looked like a very makeshift crossbow that's kind of just made out of twigs and random bits of rope they've stolen. You probably think from another bridge.
Seems like a very functional bow, yes.
They'll of course shoot at the person in the front because obviously.
Yes, please shoot. That is a miss. Don't even need to dodge or anything, pretty much.
Sadly, his makeshift
tempted.
crossbow is not the most accurate of weapons. It is the wolf, I suppose.
The wolf will not do anything this turn.
The great king who just had a bolt just plonk off him.
Yeah. Well, the Great King will move to here. And then he'll toss a javelin at the closest knoll here. Now, I don't have a micro for this simply because I didn't think of actually using javelins, but I will. I do have a few, so I'll toss one. Let's see, I have. What is my
Thankfully,
unit?
javelins are easy to make.
Yeah, exactly. I am proficient, and they go for strength, I believe. So, yeah, okay, all right. 20.
That definitely hits if you're looking for the knoll in front of you.
Yeah, no 6.
Very well.
I will then. I'll also activate the shock damage then from the shock gauntlet of.
So Ryden's right
Raiden.
behind you at the moment.
Yes.
As your kind of javelin hit and stuns him, Ryden kind of just pops out from behind you, just unleashing the steel chain that just kind of wraps around the knoll for a second, as electricity starts shooting down.
Yes. Shock the knoll. All right. Let's see damage.
That's pretty cool.
1d6.
Ryden really can't take much of a hit himself, but that's fine.
Yeah.
7 damage and then an additional 8, right?
D8. So
8. So additional 2. So 9 damage.
ow.
Bzzz.
He's kind of looking very startled, with all his hair kind of sticking up on end now.
Really insult to injury, isn't it? Like first you get a fucking javelin into your chest and then someone shocks you with that same javelin. Really.
Zed.
I'm too far. Uh,
Move of all of your wood elven grace.
Yeah, exactly. Use your wood elven speed or whatever.
I will move there, and I will repair Thorn Whip if any enemies come 30 feet in distance of me, or in range 30 feet of.
Brandishing your staff, I imagine.
I don't have a staff.
Yes,
Same
that's
for
right.
Halldamir now. Brandishing his staff. It's now Ceres' turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the real powerful stuff to later. So we'll wander over here and then fire bolts. I feel like the front one deserves some fire bolts. So null 6. Terrible rolls.
Unfortunately, your bolt kind of just flies a bit far, just kind of strikes the mountainside. You melt a little bit of ice. Not much else.
Fine. Biggest is convinced that we're both missing on purpose.
Yeah.
The
We're
other
just gonna
scout will
start an
also
avalanche.
fly his makeshift crossbow. Again, at Ammanas.
Yep. Is another miss?
Knowles, what do we hire you for?
Knolling about, I presume.
Yip.
The allies will move up a bit and take another shot at the one of the knolls up on the ledge.
Need that knoll sound from Baldur's Gate. Great.
But again, another 14.
Damn. We're all rolling 14s.
Girl.
Zed,
Whip it.
No, sad miss.
your whip also just whooshes.
Hmm.
I was so ready to pull him down.
We'll get
Yeah,
there.
that would have been pretty sweet.
And stab time.
No,
He tried.
he did. That was a very good try.
As you see walk across the bridge, appears to be again a gnoll kind of just dressed in like lots of bone.
He
And
needs to die.
seemingly kind of painted over its face appears to be kind of just like moon, like a big moon painted in chalk.
Alright. Well,
As it will proceed to see what is the range of that. Just double checking something. Ah, yes. He will go ahead and place a hex on the king.
how
Oh,
dare he?
And even though I don't think it will probably matter, he will debuff your dexterity saves.
Oh well.
no.
You know. Well, if he has like a fireball, that would be awful.
And now he'll proceed to do what he does best and Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Fine. Hit me with your best shot.
He misses.
Yes. Alright.
He tried. You were still not here. Vicus.
Alright, let's start attempting to clear this out. 706. I hopefully have your number this time. 18.
Yes.
18
And Ammanas is backing up, so dagger in the back for additional 6.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
As
Well.
he just suddenly just kind of blinks and just falls forward dead.
Yep. He'll swiftly move here. How far away is he? 50. Alright. His bonus action, he'll throw his other one at 10. 24. Oh, almost. For 6. Yeah. And yeah, he'll press himself up against. Wait, is there like this is an incline that's beside him, correct?
Yes, it's going up.
Okay, so he can like press himself against the wall, I guess. Cool. You'll do that then. For a second, I thought it was like an empty gap, and he's just gonna like fall off.
You see Pike just walk off calmly off the edge.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well,
Uh,
I guess that was it.
Scout moves over here. He doesn't seem to be having any help, any luck shooting the big armored guy. Well, that other lady shot fire.
No, I like she barely shot. Like it's kind of missed. So I mean, she's here for entertainment, clearly.
I mean, he still misses.
Apparently, so are the crossbow bolts.
Yes. Well, they're made of like wet moss or something, you know. You can't
A wet
really...
pasta noodle.
Yeah, noodle. They have the
hot noodle.
they have the rubber lance syndrome. Sort of just bounces off.
Yes.
Oh, Wolfie.
The wolf will double move there. Being distracted. That's all. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Blue.
Okay, I was wondering if my internet cut out. Yeah, the wolf will double move there. That's all.
Well, we shall strike at this filthy Knoll Savage in front of me here. Do I get the pack tactics or anything like that from the wolf, or like?
Next turn, I cannot aid you because he had a double move.
Oh, okay. No, I know, but I think like wolves have like a pack tactics rule, maybe. Like
Yeah, but it's for them.
Oh, it's not for allies. It's just for another wolf.
Yeah, it's for the wolf.
Oh,
I thought it was Wolf's allies, no?
I thought it was that too, but I might be wrong.
I think it is just the wolf itself.
Yeah, the wolf has advantage on attack rolls. Increase if at least one of the wolf allies is
Okay, fair enough.
That's okay.
That's still pretty
Well,
good though.
the wolf and Ammanas, Ammanas not unlike a wolf himself necessarily, stalking and stabbing, and he will try to wreck this knoll in front of him with a great sword attack. Yeah, I think that's just straight up what we're gonna do here. Well, 24, that's a 19 for 13 damage as it crunches down on the knoll.
That is indeed 13 damage. As you could kind of bring down a heavy hit upon the knoll, kind of staggering him back bloody, but he's still on his feet.
Yeah, like the knoll swings with his flail or whatever he has. Amina sidesteps and then just brings the great sword like in a sweeping arc and like cuts into his side. Blood flying everywhere. I believe I am done. Yes, I think so.
Seemingly another shaman-like figure seems to enter out over the parapets and look around. Pausing for a moment, then barking out some kind of strange language and casting a spell.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
24. Oh,
There we go. As magic seems to descend down almost like a halo over his allies.
oh, now he's blessing them. Fucker.
Oh, we just have to hit him.
Yep. I'll leave
Yeah,
that
is
to.
blessed a concentration spell? Reminding me.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
There we go.
Unless it's like a character specific thing.
Let me see if I can tone whip this knoll that is in front of the king. No. God damn it.
Distinct lack of whipping.
Yes.
Apparently, while the weather is
Um,
calm, the high winds, perhaps of the mountainside, are making it hard for everyone to aim.
Did you have like a fog cloud or something you could produce? I'm thinking like the block line of sight for these creatures up here.
I can do that.
I don't
Alright,
have
awesome.
it prepared.
That's fine.
That's fine. I can do it.
Yeah, but that's my turn.
We'll trust the royal sorceress.
She's awesome.
Sorry, let me just quickly out something somehow. But real easy. But I need to make sure I have 60-foot range for where I want to put this. So unfortunately, I need to like actually move up. Luckily, it's just within reach. I have to be real close to you, Ammanas, to make this work. But I'm sure we can manage. So make sure that's 15 feet. I will cast the right template. Are we thinking like on top of the shaman, basically?
I think we want to block line of sight for as much as possible up there, preferably the archers, because now they're blessed. So
I mean, so basically, I can do that.
yeah, that's perfect. Like none
yeah.
of them can shoot.
Yeah. All right. So Ceres is going to do the same thing that she did last time with her darkness, and cast it with her sorcery points, meaning she can see the buggers, but they can't see her.
Oh, I forgot. That's awesome.
Sneaky sorceress darkness.
Shadow eyes.
Yeah. So acts as darkness. Let me press the darkness button so we know exactly what it do. Basically, I can't see through it. A 15-foot radius sphere. With the center on like this lip, basically.
This void just seems to grow.
Just a void of shadows. That no light can penetrate, yet Ceres can see through it perfectly. That'll be my turn.
Ah,
Shadow powers are so cool, though.
Yep.
ah. As he seems to just, as Sarah just sees one of the gnolls just like seemingly put like a fit of rage and run off.
I'm going home. That's away.
Well, Eliza will shoot at the one approaching. Seems as good a target as any.
Yeah.
Ah, there's a hit.
Damn, that is a hit.
Oh, yeah. She does as much damage as I'm gonna swing in a greatsword. That's pretty.
Yeah.
She
Pretty
shoots
nice.
great swords, basically.
That's a unique class feature. She shoots great swords.
Great
Damn,
sword
girl.
bow.
Just takes the
Great sword.
hilts off and
Yes.
launches them like that.
Very pricey, but you know.
This gnoll approaches and seems to curse something out. You don't know what. It just sounds like barking to you. And then launches another dark bolt at Ammanas.
Who knew we'd need to know Knowlish?
That is a hit.
Ooh.
I mean, also 26.
Yes.
But does he have advantage against me?
He does not.
Okay. Well,
So
that's
no
some- all right. Well, that's a lot of damage.
It's 14 points of damage in total. Well, you have resistance to necrotic, don't you?
That's true. Yes,
It's
I
12
am
damage.
resistant to. Ah, yes, they thought so. Basically, the shaman like summons up his dark dread power, hitting Amnas like straight in the side, but seemingly the power just resists or like washes around him for most of it. Like it is his divine essence, his kingliness that simply rejects this foul demon curse. Yes. Damage.
You have 2 damage saved to 2 damage saved.
Heck, I'll take it.
It's force
Yeah,
of
it's 10,
necrotic.
it was 10
You
force
only
damage
hit.
for necrotic.
Oh, sorry. So that would be another.
You still got winded a
5
little bit
more.
by the blast.
Yeah. You took 12 in total, so 5 more. All right. Well, let's see here. A lot of people in front of him, so you'll just have to. Can I skirt around here, or is it too narrow to like go here?
You can skirt around.
All right. He'll go here and melee the snow with his blade as he passes. That's probably a miss. Let's try another one. Aha, crit.
No.
Crit sneak attack. That's all right. It's dead. Well, he had planned to kill it with the first one, so now he's gonna have to like back up a bit, I think. Unless you want him to maybe tank a hit for you.
No, I am still fairly confident. We need to kill the shamans as always, but I should still draw the most of the fire here, preferably.
He'll stay here though. Doesn't want Ceres to get targeted.
The other Null Scout also runs off.
Makes
Somewhere
sense.
in the void. Doggo, doggo.
Which null are you planning to attack, Rahal?
I'm
nine.
going to try to kill the most damaged one first.
Okay. Then the wolf shall go here and use its action to aid Ammanas to give you advantage against the 9.
Okay.
That is for the wolf.
All right. Then Ammanas stalks forward. A bit of a sizzle in his side. He doesn't enjoy that too much, but he will go over here and strike with advantage. No. 15 with advantage, it seems.
It does just barely hit, though.
All right. 9 points of damage.
And since
Awesome.
I'll actually try to remember it this time, he will then activate Rampage.
Oh, right.
And attack back!
That is a miss, luckily. I will use my swift action to lay on hands myself for a little bit.
Did you do your check for your shield faith earlier?
Oh, no, I didn't.
That's fair.
Save.
That's very fair.
This might hit then, otherwise, right?
That's true.
I failed, so thanks. Yeah, I'm down to 18 AC.
And then suddenly are bitten by a Null.
Yes.
Yeah, we can tell who really cares about you here.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'll just spend some more lay on hands on myself.
An old shaman up there also now disappears into the void. Your
I
witchcraft.
will use the remaining of my movement, by the way, to go here.
Okay.
In fact, I will.
Zed.
Yes, I shall move there and use Storm Whip on the shaman. On the back. Come on. No! My rolls. That's my turn.
The shaman does not take this.
Seemingly, though.
I feel this square's a bit cheeky, or is it okay?
Yeah, that square is a bit much.
All right.
You can pass through allies with just difficult terrain.
It's less the passing than the number I'm worried about. The only other safe spot. I mean, forget does Misty Step provoke? I don't think it does. It?
No, it's a
Spells don't
teleport.
provoke.
It's just teleport, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Spells.
The only thing that provokes is actually walking out, so you're fine, I think.
Spells don't provoke anymore.
Yeah. Okay. And
Oh, you thinking of going up into the darkness you made?
I'm thinking of it. Yeah. Because I can, basically. How tall is that? Dark.
It is quite a distance up. It's good. Nearly 30 feet up.
Okay. So if I came here, up against the wall, could I just teleport up to the top here?
You probably could. That said, that means you would be alone up there with whoever else is up there.
I mean, true, but I also have this lovely bubble of darkness. You know, I'm gonna do it. So she'll come here. And then I will Misty Step or Face Step. It's actually called Face Step. Unfortunately, I'm Summer. And Face Step is only... The damage is only after the actual step. So...
Well, there might be someone up there that we haven't seen. So
I mean,
we'll see.
Distinctly possible. But I've not actually cast a spell yet. I've only moved and used a bonus action. So...
Mm-hmm.
I still have an action. And is there anything I need to be concerned about up here immediately?
Teleporting up there. It's remarkably empty up there, to be honest.
Mm.
There's a couple of tents. There is some rotten meat on the side of some flies around it. And you can see about 100 feet away from you, kind of down a slope, a shaman and two scouts seemingly rushing off somewhere.
We got a mental link, right?
Yes.
Ceres will relay this as she fires a firebolt at the shaman.
Alright.
And miss horribly. What the fuck? I'm just going to avoid rolling anything today. That seems to be the poignant thing to do.
Mm.
Thankfully, no spell slots have been used so far.
Yeah. It's very conservative use. I like it. Why did I say efficient?
Shoot the shaman. You guys can probably handle the one in the middle, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice.
Heavy blow to the shaman. And Ammanas is no longer hexed.
Okie doke.
Awesome.
No,
No
his bonus
extra
damage is all
attack.
gone.
I broke the. Oh, nice.
Okay, the Gnoll Shaman is rather upset now. The Gnoll Shaman is going to move up to here. Right up towards the armored man.
Uh-huh.
It's not very smart, perhaps, but we'll see.
We'll see what he does.
Push himself up against the wall.
Very well.
And slam his staff into the ground.
I was gonna say,
Oh
push me up.
no,
It's okay. Oh god.
that's not
Thunder
okay.
wave.
Ooh.
15-foot cube originating from you. Wrong template.
I was
There
about
we
to say,
go.
I don't think it's that big,
It's
but
that,
yeah.
yeah.
Same
There
here.
you go.
Alright.
Yeah,
Everyone in
that's
that
not
area
bad.
must make a Constitution saving throw,
Sure.
including his own Gnoll.
You're good at con saves, right? You're a paladin.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't have my paladin saves active quite yet. I need a few more levels.
No, but your class, you're proficient in the con saves, right?
No.
No? Oh, what is
No.
it?
Wisdom and charisma.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, everyone except Zed passed. On a failure, you take all of this damage. It's thunder damage. On a failure, you take. On a failure, you take all the damage. On a success, you take half. Wow. So,
Oh,
Zed takes 3 damage. The rest of you take 1.
Alright. I'll take 1 damage.
Zed, you were pushed back 10 feet from the Gnoll.
Luckily not off the cliff, so.
oh, no, not that far.
If Ammanas had failed, that might be a different story. Because 10 feet away from the Gnoll for you would have been far more dangerous.
Potentially, yes.
And he's now looking at his wooden staff and wondering if it's broken because that should have dealt far more damage.
Yes, well,
As you start, as suddenly rising fear starts growing in his eyes at realization what just happened.
he should be scared.
And attack at Zed. No. Attack the king. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who they attack. They can't hit anyone.
All right, let's give them 2 targets, shall we? Actually, no, because then the wolf can't get in. He'll do a bit of dancing here. He'll move here initially, and he'll throw. If I try and hit the shaman, it'll have cover, right, from his friend. Isn't that how that works?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He will have soft covers.
Yeah, no, I'll hit the
Plus 2
knoll.
AC.
Yeah, I'll hit 11 instead then. Attempt to at least. 21?
Yes.
Alright, sneak attack.
That's a 6. Anything else?
Well, I'm waiting to see if that kills him. I doubt it though. Okay, no, then he'll throw another one. 18 for 5. Alright, he'll back up and that'll be him.
The wolf shall move here and aid against the shaman on
I
help.
mean, if the wolf have advantage on his attack, you might as well just attack.
It is a familiar. It cannot attack.
Oh,
It's a thing.
You can
I
run around
see.
and do what else.
Yeah, so it's using its action to aid Ammanas against the shaman. So you have advantage against the shaman.
I'll attack the shaman. Die, foul beast. Yes. 12
Oh,
damage.
nice.
Hit.
Smack. Awesome.
There's a
Yay.
flying crutch as you kind of pin him against the wall with your greatsword.
Just ram him through. Yeah, mm, yeah, that's fine. He look over to the savage, sort of hefting the sword. That's it.
I shall move here, and since I don't have luck with my attacks, I shall simply thunderclap him. DC 13 con save. For 1 damage, great.
Hooray!
And he saves nothing. Great. That's my all.
You know, third time's a charm. 15?
Ooh. Those running away or
Oh, the knoll down the bottom.
down below?
I mean, are the ones running away less than 120 feet from me?
One of them might be in range.
Yeah. No, it's a knoll 11.
From above, out of just a sphere of darkness, suddenly just this heavy bolt of fire just comes down, slamming between the group.
Sarah's will get a mental thanks.
And that will end this first combat.
Oh, okay.
Well, they are going to warn the others, presumably. So I think time is of the essence here, and we should just press on.
Yeah, I see no issue with that.
Add these gnolls to the graveyard. And you proceed in haste then to the gnoll lair before they have chance to regroup.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the ambition.
It doesn't take long to find the gnoll hideout. With the scouts aiding you, it's very easy to find the cave network up ahead that they've decided to use for their hideout.
And Sarah saw them run away, presumably towards. So
I mean, I saw the runaway, and I presume Ceres is intelligent enough to be able to remember our direction.
I just looks to the king like, I don't remember where they went. Huh?
Why would I care? Oh,
Oh my god.
They're just all gonna die anyway.
I mean, come on.
The scouts leave it up to you. They can either follow kind of close up to you and, of course, give you the option again to basically take hits for you at the cost of them.
Yes.
Or they
close.
can set ambush at the door if anyone tries running away.
I like the ambush option, perhaps, maybe? I don't know.
I mean, this is presumably their headquarters, right?
Yes.
Where,
Well-
where are they gonna run, right? Like, this is what they have.
And it's fair that most of the gnolls so far haven't shown much incline of self-regard.
You know, bring them with, I guess. I mean,
Sure.
it would
Fine.
suck if one of us died, I think.
Sure, I
Yes.
mean, I assume nothing happens if we don't use them when we bring them, right? Like, is there an inherent risk in bringing them if we don't do anything with them, or?
The only major risk is, you might lose some if they end up getting injured, but
Right. Oh, that's fine then. It's a nice safety net. Might as well take it.
okay.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay. You arrive at the entrance to the cave. There's not much immediately here, though you do find some bones of different creatures kind of marking the entrance as like a keep away.
All right. Well,
I'm back. What I miss?
We're in a cave.
Oh my god. Oh, we're in a
It's
cave.
very,
a cave.
very dark in this cave.
A
There is no
cave
light at all.
dark. What?
Well,
Light her up.
Ammanas will activate his
man.
halo. The silvery moonlight sort of shedding from him.
Awesome.
And yeah, heck, I'll cast another shield of faith on myself. Why not?
Sure.
And he will move forward.
Okay, so the group's starting to move up.
You know, the really fun part about darkness is that you can put it on an object.
The cave seems, for the most part, straight and uneventful. Old kind of dust layers the place, though not in kind of a couple of tracks in the middle that are very straight, where it looks like they've just been kind of charging through. There's a couple of tools left over on the side, like a pickaxe, it looks like. Though calling it a pickaxe would make most dwarves rather upset, given the quality. Or lack thereof.
More the fabled knoll, moss, and twig craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You can hear almost like shouting and maybe arguing up ahead.
all right. Well, move up again. I'll, you know what? Let's see. It's just. I'm just will do like a quick check behind him so that everyone is following along and seemingly okay. And then he'll sort of take a look around this corner.
There's like feeling at your ankle as you walk that far up.
Feeling.
Uh-oh. Look down.
I don't want to catch the feelings back.
As you see, like, oh, you seem to have broken like a piece of twine.
Oh shit.
All right, fuck this.
Oh, that's not dangerous at all.
And there's a brief moment that you don't hear much. And then suddenly you just hear like a really loud bell starting to ring up ahead.
At that point, it's time to go.
Book it.
Run. Buck it in.
You actually see some light from up around the corner on the left.
Oh.
Fire or something?
Oh.
Well, Ammanas will barrel around the corner here.
Switch back to initiative again.
Alright. Initiative. Huzzah. Oops. I think I ate your initiative, Isa, by rolling at the same time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like, I've re-added into initiative, let's just set it.
Yep.
Oh, can I be with the gang? Alone?
Yes.
Yeah, keep yourself up.
No, you didn't want to catch the feeling. You go away.
Just because I don't
No
love you
take-backsies.
anymore, Amina.
Yeah, no take backsies here. You abandoned me when you thought, what a fair weather friend you are.
Wolves, I see. Somehow the wolf picture is much more dangerous than mine.
It's not a wolf, it's a rugged wolf. So you know he's been
How
through
can
some
you roll
shit.
an aid action?
He's gone to wolf school. He can bite and stuff now.
Amina, none of the gnolls are like you have the initial moment over them. None of them have charged you yet.
Alright. Awesome. Forward. He'll move here. What are they armed with? If you takes a look.
It varies. Some of them are armed with simple clubs. Many of them are armed with different, of basically spears.
Okay.
And the scouts are mostly armed with their kind of rugged crossbows.
Okay. Well, he will move here, and he will basically move up in a defensive posture, dodging as he gets. No, that's an action, right? Dodging
Dodges
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
an
an
action.
That's fine. Now he'll move up here and dodge.
disadvantage on your opponent.
Hoping to, absorb as many blows as possible while the rest move into position.
Leaps out.
Yep.
Stab!
Should be impossible to hit me. Yes, he missed.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because you can basically barely see where you're going. There's just like a giant radiant beacon up ahead, and that's about it.
I see. Right. Well, he'll head towards his beacon, and then he'll be like, "Oh God, there's an hole near my king." What?
Nothing.
Right. He'll stand here. He'll throw a blade. 22. And he will sneak attack. Ammanas is distracting the knoll. For 15. That's pretty good. Do I want to attempt to hide here? No, he'll just throw another one. Why not? 19 for 7. All right. He'll go here. What is in here? A little hidey hole here.
Where it's that
That is a
toilet.
wonderful.
That's where we keep the froggy moth. Like, oh no.
Don't
The
want anyone
giraffe's
sneaking up on us.
We call it the screaming abyss.
Ooh. Oh, hi. Oh,
I had to think where the tokens were properly.
yeah, I figured there'd be something through here. However, this much I was not expecting.
Might want to fall back around the corner.
I don't have movement left.
No, I mean in subsequent turns here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, can he see? Well, he can see the knoll. I guess come up to him now if it does. And he'll definitely relay that to both the king and Sarah's.
As I imagine a scream.
Yeah, that's a hit.
A very manly scream.
Yeah, manly grunt and pain, clearly.
Actually, I grunt, not scream.
Perish the thought I would scream.
Yeah.
This knoll seems to kind of move to here and start barking some kind of orders or something.
Yep.
Really sure what it's about.
All right.
Conveniently, all back to back on initiative.
Yes. How unfortunate for me.
That's 18.
Yeah, that's a hit. It's 5. I'm bloodied. My arm.
That's not good.
No. Could be worse. But yeah, it's not good.
Tried to murder one of the scouts with their crossbows. They got away before.
Yep.
Vengeance.
Nice shot.
Isn't murder.
Sadly, not really great sword levels of damage. This knoll's going to move up this far and then just huck a Let's just huck a piece of rotten fruit at you.
All right, here's disadvantage.
Because all the dangers of rotten fruit.
Yeah. A rugged wolf.
Its fur all all matted and tangled and covered in scars of clearly quite brutal training.
Poor wolf.
The scout, meanwhile, will fire at you. Actually, no. Eliza shot him. Shoot back. He's better than 14. Ceres?
Yeah, me. I'm just doing some last moment calculations. Measurements. So, alright. Ceres is going to make her way up here. And then she shall cast Shatter. Magnificent damage roll. Absolutely magnificent. But can they all make con saves for me? One of them makes it.
The injured scout makes his save.
You hit 3, that's good though. At least.
Oh yeah. And you know, I was a fan of being around a corner. It turns out.
This Nomimo will shoot at Eliza as well.
Could you move one below? Halldamir?
Nope. That'd be 15 feet. I don't have the movement for it.
Go.
God. I have to now see if no. No. Oh well. The wolf will move there. He can't do anything. He will double move there. That's all the wolf can do. I, for other hand, shall up there and give Vigas a cure wounds in level 1. So Vigas heals 8.
Nice, thank you. It's pretty sizable heal for level 1.
Yeah. The spirits of pain are taking the resentment away.
Hmm.
That's my turn.
Can you move back?
I can.
You probably should, because I intend to fall back here, so we only have one front instead of 2.
I can basically make it more difficult for them to come through here, but I can't completely stop it.
Perfectly fine. Just don't want to be surrounded, if we can help it.
Yeah, I understand.
I can move there.
Ammanas, you
That's
can
my
hear you can hear the guttural wolf-like chanting from up ahead.
Oh, good.
Right. 16.
It's a miss.
Disappointing. Hmm. What is the best option here? You have your classic options, but what else could be useful?
options.
And go for the classic.
Yeah, I know.
It will go ahead and hex the king.
Okey-doke.
Targeting your constitution,
All right.
and then proceed to unleash the hex.
Is a miss because I am still dodging.
You are in fact still dodging. I can press it
Nice.
just because it 15 still miss.
Yep.
It should make a hex type. It should make a hex condition.
All right. Yeah, we need to fall back here. In general, get out. So what I will do is that I will use my action to dodge again, and then I will move away from these rugged wolves,
Oh my.
and I will go here.
Run
Oh,
away
I can-
from
I
so
can
they do get their attacks.
actually-
I believe.
Yeah,
might-
that would be better. I'm gonna basically throw some like bearings here so they might trip on the way through.
Okay. Well, in that case, I
You're
might.
not withdrawing. You're just dodging. Did you say?
I am just using my action to dodge and then walk away.
Try
So-
and bite and bite.
That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here to try to break line of sight with the gnolls in the big room and just hope that the rest of the group sort of follows suit here. Yeah, that's a miss. And
That is a
with
20 because it has advantage while you've got disadvantage.
Okay. Well, a 20 does hit.
Only 7 damage.
Concentration is the annoying thing.
Mm-hmm. It sure is.
Well, you made it.
I succeed, and I will use my last lay on hands to heal myself. 5.
Because
A few options here. I could literally stay here and dodge and keep this line from coming in, or I could back up too. There's not really much. Where though? Like.
Behind me.
Okay.
We can't be surrounded here. We'll get shredded completely.
No, I understand. I'm just curious on whether they'll just stay here or follow us. But
And I mean,
one way to find out. He will disengage his cunning action. He will walk. Let me think about this. Square area. Oh, it's a square area. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well. Moving across covered area. Okay, he'll disengage. He'll step back here, and as he steps back, he'll basically rip off a pouch from his belt and basically throw the contents in front of him, which are ball bearings, and they scatter all across the floor. So let's see here. Tiny metal balls cover a level square area is 10 feet on a side. So he'll do something like this. I assume that's the way it's interpreted. Think so.
A square area that is 10 feet
Yeah.
on a side, yeah?
Yeah. A weird way to word like a 10-foot cube.
It's just
whatever.
a 10-foot cube, yeah, like...
Yeah. So yeah, if they move across the area, they have to make a DC 10 dex or fall prone. Or they decide to walk through at half speed and they don't have to make a save. So he'll, let's see, it's 5, 10,
You can
20.
for that with your cunning action, didn't you?
Yeah, I disengaged from a cunning action. And the ball bearings was an action, so I have nothing else to do but move. 5, 10, 20, 25. Okay, he'll still go here. And that'll be him.
Will slowly trod over the ball bearings. Try to stab at Zed. This one doesn't entirely realize why its other one was being so cautious and moves it as fast as it can.
Deck save. He falls prone. Slips on him. Haha.
It's rather annoyed.
Oh, I imagine.
It will dash out enough movement to actually get up
Smart.
get to there, but it can't do anything else. This wolf can just barely stalk out of there. And 18?
No.
Oh, 14, sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. So yeah,
It's
it
40. It's 40. No, yeah, missed.
missed. Just jumps to the deck save above the advantage. Like, mate, no. Missing how much health? It's missing 10. In that case, shield. There's so many things here.
There
She'll try
are.
to take out one of the scouts. And rolls a 1.
Oof.
Lucky I'm afraid today. This gnoll will move up to here and like stab at the familiar.
No.
No.
Oh. Familiar tank.
21 for 7.
Yes. With a wolf?
Yep. They start tearing their brethren apart. This scout is going to take a pot shot at Zed.
Would it have... well, that doesn't hit anyway.
There would be soft cover, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
They're all packing up.
They are. They are indeed. I mean, it's pretty easy to hit a few. I'm guessing we're going a little bit more around the corner so that pot shots aren't a thing.
Yep. That's the idea here.
Cool. In which case, do shatter like that.
Ooh, nice.
And that's better damage. There we go. DC 13 con for these three. Lars. Rugged Wolf manages it, so takes 7, but the rest take 14.
That's good damage there.
And,
Beautiful.
move out of the way. The first time I've used both second level spell slots.
And shoot again at Zed.
That will hit even with the cover.
It will, yes. As one of the rickety crossbow bolts made of bone just stabs into and shatters. And then Noah like holds his crossbow up in the air like a trophy and like cheers. Wolf. He's not looking too.
Dodge action. Nothing else.
He's in sacrificial tank mode.
Hold
Yep.
them.
Action to disengage. get there, and a bonus action 1 level healing word to Ammanas,
Okay,
because you're in the front.
I am.
5 points of healing.
All right, I shall take it.
That is my turn.
I think that was the turn, did yes.
Out of the darkness, something's going to fly at the wolf.
Fly? Oh no.
Not that way.
Oh.
Miss.
Yes, Wolf. You're doing it. This is your finest hour.
Or attack with regular advantage. So, just, one roll. Nope. This Noel Shaman kind of curses and tries shooting at Ammanas, despite him having a kind of cover around the corner.
Yeah.
He's got his hex on you, so he wants to hit you, damn it.
Well, no, I can understand. I'm still dodging around the corner. So that is a miss.
You got 13.
Yeah. Well, this is fairly okay.
A lot of them, but they're not very good at hitting you.
No, I would kind of like to be one step back, pretty much where Vicus is.
Well, I'm next, so you can like, I don't know, move. I can move back more if you want to like be here. I can move down here.
Yeah, I can go there. That should be fine. Alright, Ammanas will move here, and he will swing his sword against Savage Noel. 19 for 12 damage. Yep, kill him, and then he will step back after slaying that guy. He will do like a come hither motion to the rest of the gnolls, as he will like back slowly around the corner here. And he will
Take it away with him. So,
exactly making sure to drag a lot of blood and gore from the killed gnoll around the corner. They can, so they see what's going on here. Yeah, he will go here.
How far is your light?
It is. See. I think it's like a ward.
So 20/20 basically. So 40 like visual, 20 bright, 20 dim.
I think so. I'm trying to find on my character sheet feature. Fighting style, divine health, channel divinity, dark vision, celestial radiance, light bearer. It's like the light cantrip. So 20/20. Yep.
All right. Well, he can see then, so he can take a pot shot or two. Let's see. 5, 10. Yeah, that's fine. He will throw a blade at 7 roll 18. He will not have sneak attack because no one's nearby. But needs must. That's a crit. That's a shame. 13 psychic damage, and the bonus action he'll throw another one at the wolf. 14 for 6. Wonderful. He will get back behind here. Well, when's Lady Eliza? Ah, she's after. You will leave space for her if she wishes here.
Got a turn by moving to here. And we'll shoot at Savage Knoll number 13.
Nice shot.
And, because none of you have been using it, she'll have her brother shoot
Oh.
the shock.
True. Yeah, I forgot about it after the first round.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I thought
Dealing-
is it like anyone can do it,
Yeah.
or I thought it was just you because you had his stuff. My bad.
No, like if any one of us hits, we can just say we called in. So as soon
only
as
once,
anyone,
only just once per like the full round of initiative.
so exactly.
Oh, because it said PC his following. I assumed that was you specifically.
I
Fine.
It's all good.
And then right, that seemed like a decent turn.
Yeah.
No. A shot out of the darkness is made at the wolf.
the wolf is holding on for dear life.
For 15 versus the wolf's AC for 11 damage.
That
He's still dodging, right?
Yes, but the with dodge it's 15.
Right, he's blessed.
yeah, the wolf is
Did a good job.
It did.
Ceres.
I mean, might as well. This. At the rugged wolf I can see, number 2. Second.
They're shuffling.
Shuffle.
Are we still moving back?
No, I think this is fine.
Okay, I shall. I will use another bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself and use my action for dodge. Shitty roll. Oh well. That is my turn.
Suddenly, a shockwave of sound can be heard, blasting at the front.
Oh
Zed
dear.
and Constitution saves.
Nope. Hard fail.
Looks like a pair of fails.
Well, almost takes me out.
I am at 0.
It's also briefly after you hear that, you hear like a loud kind of like cry of pain.
Mm.
As you're not sure what happened, but one of the gnolls sound like it got hurt there is on top of your spell. The spell hitting you. Strange that.
Very strange.
Suddenly rushing around the corner, but not having enough ability to actually attack this turn.
That's something.
It rushes round. With all the might the doggo can muster. He's found you, Ammanas.
Oh, sure. It's not like I was hiding necessarily. It's just, wanting to avoid all the crossbow fire.
Hex.
Sure. I mean,
No, you attacked your
21.
last turn.
Huh?
Attack your last turn?
I don't remember.
Yeah, and actually, because I remember the whole situation because you moved up, killed a gnoll, moved back.
Yeah.
Yes. You're not dodging.
No, I'm not.
So
So that takes me out.
can of course chuck some of the scouts you had with you under the bus to keep yourself up if you want to. You can do that 3 times in total.
3 times in total. Sure. Would that leave me at 0? Would that just he takes the hit?
You won't take any damage. Just one of the scouts takes the hit instead.
Maybe Zed could have done that instead of going down.
If Zed, he
Yeah.
could have done that as well.
Yeah, that would be handy.
So if you allow that, then we would toss 2 scouts under the bus.
Toss some scouts under the bus.
Can
Jeez.
I full heal where I was?
Yeah, go back to wherever you were.
Okay.
Before you took the hit, basically, because
Yeah,
you
I know.
didn't take that anymore.
In the case of the shatter spell, I guess the scout pushed you out of the way.
Yeah.
It's a more noble option than we pushing the scout forward.
Oh, certainly.
The shaman is somewhat annoyed. He wasn't aiming for that human. He was aiming for the other one.
Oh, if you have another darkness, now might be the time.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, okay. Kill this wolf then.
Before it
Not
decides to.
Yeah.
Actually, I will sort of move up here just to see around the corner.
Peek. I have to make sure all the characters are properly revealed because you can actually see all of them now. None of them are in hiding spots.
All right, shaman.
Way, I think.
Does the king remember which shaman cast bless?
No, I didn't see.
You didn't
I mean,
see.
it's a summon of 5
All right,
because the other one has hex on the king. Summon of 3.
fair enough.
Okay, well, it's a bit on the risky side here, but I think this is sort of my best option, honest. Mode 1, 2. I will go 3.
Wait, you're gonna take a hit,
Yep,
and you assume if you die, you're gonna use the scout.
that's exactly what I assume. Yep.
Doggo.
It's a
12.
miss. And then I will go 4. And then I will use my action to activate my channel ability. Specifically, my conquering presence. So I don't have a macro for this, but I can read from my thing. You can use your channel divinity to exude a terrifying presence. As an action, you force each creature of your choice that can see you within 30 feet of you to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes frightened for 1 minute. So all of these wisdom saving throws. DC 13.
There's like 0.
Those who have players will have DC default to it.
Scout 1.
Yeah, it's all saves as well.
That one's Shaman 3 can't succeed, so I'll not go over rolling. And the other one's dead. What's that? Okay, so one of them is not affected.
All right.
So what happens to them? Frightened?
They are frightened. Yes, they have disadvantage on all attack rolls, and they cannot get closer to me under any circumstance. And I'm not done, actually. Because with that, I am going to hide around the corner again a little bit here. Try to get some cover. They can repeat the save at the beginning of the round. Or for instance, because the frightened creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So, yeah, they have a chance to break that. But for now, that should buy some time, hopefully. Might use my bonus action to drink a potion. Yeah, I think I'll do that. 2d4 plus 2. 7. I'm done.
Are we ruling that healing potions are bonus action?
For yourself, yes. Administering is a standard.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, great. Let's stab the wolf here. 11. I don't know if that's a miss or not.
Wolf is slightly harder to hit than that.
Alright.
Are we using the
No, we're
possible
not.
for flanking?
No, we're not
Not at all.
flanking. No. We
So we
decided last week not to do that.
Yeah. So
He'll
no
go again.
bonuses, it's just nothing.
No bonuses, no. I'm assuming that hits, so he will sneak attack. 15. Wonderful. Let's see. He went 10, 15, 20, 25. You can move one more. He'll try and take some fire here. I'll stand here. And that'll be him.
Okay. I'll leave it up to the group what Lady Eliza does now. She could heal the king, or she could just go for one of her power shots against one of the shamans.
Yeah, I'd kill the shamans.
Shamans, yeah. If the king goes down, we have a scout left, and even then after I have potions I can use anyway on him, so
She'll move up. She'll move up to here, or while starting to chant for her spell. Though her chant is more just a prayer. Heavens be mine, for my right is true, and my aim is sharp. For this is the hour of our deliverance. That shaman is
Oh yeah, that worked.
Sick. Wow, that was cool. Jesus
Explode.
Christ. Oh.
as the wind enchanted arrow just kind of just eviscerates and just tears apart the shaman. Oh, that's a good use of one of her few spells of the day.
Yeah, I think so. Just eviscerated the poor no.
Wind duck here.
Bye, wolf.
Wolf's not paid for this.
What is the
Um,
wolf paid?
The scout will shoot at Vickers.
Yep.
Disadvantage. Well,
That's it. That's okay. That's what he's here for. He's taking hits. It's 10. All right.
Yeah, I mean, it's just simple blasting, I guess. Shaman. Bumble, let's go back over here.
You've got for today. Goodbye.
Man, those crystals are whack. They're not good quality.
Hey man, you gave them to me. I don't know, man.
Hey, at least you didn't pay for them.
they're like mixed in like baking powder or something. To like,
Oh man.
know.
A shot at Vickers.
Yep. That's a miss.
Mm,
Deck save?
hmm.
Forgot about the beads. He's already.
He passes.
As you hear like wobbling comedy around the corner.
Which one of you wants to heal?
The shaman, if you can.
No heal.
Oh, heal. Oh, I thought you said hit. Ammanas. I still have a potion. I'll use it.
I will move here and cast Cure Wound on Ammanas in 2nd level.
Boy. Maximum power. Ooh,
There you go. Fully
that's,
heal.
that is a lot of healing.
Power
Yeah.
of nature.
Oh,
Oh, the
Whoa.
resentment! Go away!
full power.
That's my turn. I shall move back. That's my turn.
Well, Shaman, your bless isn't really doing much now. Most of the people you blessed are dead. It'll drop concentration.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We'll step forward a little bit
He
before
can't.
kind of pointing out his staff.
He can't. He
Alright,
can't get closer. He's frightened.
what then? Long distance Eldritch Blast at Vickers' face.
There we go.
All right. Yeah. That's fine. I'm still. No, I'm not. I'm done. Wait. He hasn't hexed me though, right? So.
His hex shouldn't be on there, so ignore the necrotic damage.
Okay, it's just 9. Okay, perfect. I'm still alive. Oh.
No hex running, he's out of spells. Out of spell slots, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
But he pulled out the big juice of that shatter earlier, and it didn't kill you, so he's upset.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Ammanas will now step forward and move up to here and swing at this knoll. Die, foul beast. You don't belong in this world. To the abyss with thee. 40.
It missed.
All right. Well, it's a
Dances and somehow nimbly managed to dodge you on top of all the tiny little.
you know, it's not about the damage. It's about sending a message, and the message has been sent.
Right. Can't see the shaman anymore, but so be careful, I guess.
Yeah.
So you said that your thing works as a light spell, right?
So 20 feet bright light and then 20 more.
Do you have
general.
dark vision yourself?
Yes.
Oh, so you could have casted it on me then, I assume. Or is it a
Uh,
self light?
I think it's on my. Well, I could, I guess.
Well, not now. Yeah, not now. For later. Just maybe check that because that's probably important. Oh yeah, but there was light in there, right, from the fire.
There is actually some light in there, so you can see.
Okay, good. Let me think here. Well, yeah, you should probably. Well, maybe Eliza can heal him. Is she capable of that still, or has she used up her?
She has a spell slot at least. I don't know how many more. She's at least one.
Honestly though, her thing is very useful. He'll drink his potion as a bonus action. For 8. It's honestly not that much, but that's fine. Can he see the knoll from here if he throws something, or will it have cover?
Can.
All right, let's throw a blade. 22
Yep.
and sneak attack. Huzzah! 12. All right. He's gonna skedaddle back here. Actually, I'll go here, so people can actually pass by.
She'll try to scout at the end of his annoying crossbow.
Very good.
The wolf's not coming back.
Bye, wolf.
Honestly, at this point, you have one very scared, injured Knoll scout, and one shaman who, frankly, doesn't think his odds are pretty good here.
That's good.
Parlay.
I don't think we can talk to them, can we?
Still, the shaman could just chuck his staff on the ground and refuse to fight you further.
I mean, if they pick
Um,
orc, I can speak with them, but not
They do not.
Knoll.
You cannot speak Knoll, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
that the only language they know?
You don't know what languages they know. You just know Knolls have their own language.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they speak Abyssal or something.
They speak
Or
Undercommon? I doubt it.
They speak Elvish?
It's a very cultured knoll.
Very.
Mhm.
He
It has a
reads.
book and everything.
He reads elven poetry, actually.
If you would like, if you were willing, they are willing to just surrender.
No, we are killing them.
Oh, okay. Let's kill them, I guess.
I'm not gonna take prisoners with these monsters.
You are Conquest Paladin, right?
Yes.
He is.
Ceres, go forth. Conquest.
It is.
Our first conquest, a cave. Of
That
Well,
was the
well
Flame
worth
of
his
Hope.
Yeah. No. Like if a worthy opponent gives up or something, sure. But these are not people. They're monsters. They don't have
These
any
are not
rights.
people.
Okay, well,
Is Sarah's gonna say that gnolls have rights?
No,
Need to be
God, no.
respected.
I don't give a fuck about gnolls.
That's right.
You will come over here though. Is that scout laid down or standing up?
He's standing up.
Okay, good. I think I'm gonna blast him then. Try to at least.
You and Danny DeVito. Just start
and
blasting.
it started blasting. Oh, damn
You
it.
know, it's just
Yep.
it's unfortunate.
I'm sorry, Halldamir.
It is what it is. You know, my shatters
It
did
was
all right.
Jonah's last session, and now.
You know, it was bound to happen.
Oh,
But you know, it is what it is. I'm here.
I'm queer.
Disengage.
Oh, disengage, coward.
I'll get him later.
got through.
Move there. Yes, he's in the Dawn Whip. There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
nice.
So does he explode now that he's forced closer to him, even though he can't?
No.
I assume
No,
that's
I
what
attacked the
happened.
shaman.
He just
No, forced
he just
movement doesn't
disintegrates.
count.
Clearly just
And he
disintegrates.
takes 3 damage.
Yep.
I just imagine he's like just frozen in fear. Can't do anything.
That's my turn.
Yep.
Well, that was not what he expected. Zed. Given you guys won't accept surrender.
No, it's...
I mean, fair.
Come at me, bro. It's a polling match.
Here
That's
you
great.
come.
Oh, he's back away. God damn you.
To the void, they shall go dragging each other to death.
Oh yeah.
And so, if nothing else, though, you're not going to have any trouble killing the shaman. He's only got cantrips left.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm gonna barrel forward here and just sword swinging, cutting him down. Just Ammanas looks down the corridor with the ball bearings and the fleeing knoll, like hears the crack of spells behind him, sees the shaman, and just runs silently towards him, and in one move just cuts him in two.
Oh, it's my turn. Whoops.
Does a running start, sort of.
So was there no left that like went this way, or is he dead?
One did end up fleeing that way, though. You don't have any light down there, so
We will stalk this cave. If he has fled further away than we can reasonably, find
you have
him.
more caves you can explore.
All right.
You
Yeah,
can
let's
hunt.
explore.
But the point is, this combat in particular is over.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go around the long way because be some goodies.
Yeah. Let's loot the bodies.
Yes, loot.
See what fantastical treasures these Knoll have.
Well,
Ooh. Hello, wolf.
He's resting by the fire, just not even acknowledging you.
Wow.
hey, maybe we can get a free wolf out of it.
He's too wounded to care at this point, just trying to lick his wound.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I can like animal handle him to be better.
Yeah, go for it.
I mean, if Zed wants to adopt a wolf, I wouldn't be
I
opposed.
mean, why not?
I will get a drink. Be right back.
All right.
There's even a chance
first
actually
wanna
I want to step away and take a drink.
Yes. Yes, I will do that too.
I'll wait for people to return, but
Do you want animal handle check for calming the wolf?
yes, if you want to try and tame the wolf.
Yeah. I will give myself guidance.
I am back.
9. Yeah, that's a bad roll.
The dwarf kind of just nips at your hand and then just goes back to licking its wounds. It doesn't seem to trust you. Which, in fairness, you guys
No.
think you're killing it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's too wounded to properly run away. So.
Mm.
Does it look like the wolf will survive if it just keeps healing here?
It might survive. I mean, there's plenty of food around. So it'll probably survive. It's pretty beaten and bruised in general, also just from the the obedience training, quote unquote, of the Gnolls.
Mm.
Hmm. Well, maybe the wolf will be lucky.
Have we looked around?
I was waiting for.
Waiting for Jonas to come back.
Okay.
I'm like,
Okay, let's look around.
So looking around, this appears to be primarily a cooking and sleeping area for the Gnolls. With all that entails. The place absolutely stinks.
sure.
There is some semblance of valuables around, loot that they've taken clearly from robbing the local villagers and such.
Yeah, awesome. Let's take a look at that.
A lot of it isn't particularly worthwhile, though some of it, monetarily will be a little bit worth. I'll add an additional 50 gold to your. Actually, no, it's official 80 gold to the party gold count.
Nice.
Other than that, you also find, interestingly, torn up leather and studded leather armor, which looks like it probably clearly wasn't Gnoll make. You think probably taken off hunters or scouts that have been murdered.
Oh, okay.
Probably hunters in the woods.
Yeah.
None of you particularly need low grade armor, but it's here.
Okay.
One thing you do find which is interesting is a deep, deep blood red mana crystal that looks almost completely opaque.
Hmm. Well, uh, Vickers is fairly how do I say, versed in it. However, this is something that would he know what has happened to this crystal?
Well, generally speaking, the more opaque the crystal is, the more mana it has.
Fight, fight, fight.
Ah,
Given how opaque it is, this is a really high quality one.
No sniffing it.
well, he will give it over to Ceres because he did steal some for Raiden. So I mean, she can basically quantify it. I'm sure she has enough experience.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have a look at it.
Yeah. Maybe it's his way of saying sorry for the dodgy ones he gave you earlier.
You know, I'll always forgive you, Ficus. Until one blows up in my hands, then I won't forgive you.
Yeah, he'll be very, very upset the day that ends.
There's not a lot else of particular interest in here. Like a lot of the Gnoll weaponry is not very valuable. There's shit tons of food here that's been looted from local communities. Which I guess that's supplies.
yes, for sure.
Which the few scouts that remain can try and help gather up for you.
I mean,
Awesome.
only 2 of the scouts died.
Well,
Um,
Two
that was
out of
representative
three.
of the whole force. Yeah, so it's a more proportional value.
It's a 66% loss we're running
Yeah.
at right now.
Basically.
no.
You basically, there was
Great
roughly about
counter.
there was about 10 scouts to start with.
They are
Yeah.
they're goddamn heroes, every one of them. They will
Now you're
remember
down to the rather peppy and somehow still somewhat peppy leader of the scouts, and only 3 scouts left.
All right. Well,
There's now like a forced maniacalness to his peppiness. So, oh yes, yeah.
It's definitely becoming a more nervous peppiness at this point.
oh yeah.
Well, looking at our condition, maybe we should have a short rest here.
Perhaps. There's nothing hidden here, is there? Nothing stashed. Dark.
You can look around during your hour, but no, there's nothing. I will tell you now. There's nothing stashed here.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah. Let's take a rest. Why not?
Yeah, if the group want to take a rest, they can.
Awesome. Let's do it.
And hit dice as necessary, and of course, if you spend hit dice, Lady Eliza's ability will give you 5 temporary hit points as well.
Yes. Perfect.
Hey.
I will definitely use that. I just need to remember again. Yes, 1d8. Great. You can spend multiple hit die per short rest,
You
right?
can.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do
Yes.
it again.
I get my face step back. That's it.
Temporary H points. Thank you, Eliza.
As she gives apparently Zed and Vickers a pep talk while doing their bandages.
Oh, very rousing. Talk. Yeah, I mean, he'll comment on that shot earlier. That's something he rarely sees.
Did you see the last time she did the hero shot? I don't think you did.
The last time she did it, I don't think I did.
I was unconscious at the time. The group discussed it, but I don't think you got to see it. So that was suddenly Vickers just saw that shot go right over his shoulder.
Oh, that's true. I wanted to, but I was unconscious. Yeah, he'll bring it up. He'll be like, "What? Like, I've never seen such a thing before. What is it?"
Just to Ammanas for a moment. That is my oath.
He just nods and says, "Yeah, seems like oaths are pretty powerful things, huh?"
Well, the same can be said about. He gestures to all the gnolls that just happen to be dead but no injuries on them.
He shrugs. Yes, well.
After all, each of you have your own power source. It might be different, but you're all strong in your own way.
Vegas gets 5 temporary hit points from that.
Excellent. The cave is very quiet.
Oh,
Very quiet.
let's
Well,
explore the caves.
from what I know from gnolls, they're not very quiet usually. So
Oh,
either they retreated so deep that we can't hear them, or I don't know, did they all like die, or
I don't know. Let's take a look, shall we?
are they laying a cunning ambush? Yeah.
I can send a scout ahead.
Oh yeah, smart.
Since I could say again, summon my.
Hey, Wolf is back.
He looks somewhat dissatisfied as he's resummoned.
Does he have a name?
No, it's just. Sadly, it has no name.
It's not a person. It doesn't have
It is.
rights.
It is defaced. He doesn't dare to ask them of the Fae.
It has as many rights as the gnolls do.
No, it has more. It gets pets also, and sleeps and other things.
Severus looks down on the wolf. Yeah.
Actually, of all things, something of the Fae, she does not.
Hmm.
Wolf will be sneaky, so I guess I will roll. Do I need to roll a stealth for it?
Going to be sneaky.
Yeah, let me just check. I just type it like this. It's sneaky.
Sneaky wolf.
Let's go here first.
As the wolf starts sneaking that, something happens. There's a loud
Alright.
kafunk, which everyone else can hear. And the wolf, of course, also hears. Can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Sure. 14.
Oh my
I'm not sure why it's stuck on top.
It's one of those crushing pillars from above instead of a pit.
Oh, no, that's worse. You look down because you think it's a pit, and then you get smashed in the head.
The wolf manages to avoid falling into the pit, however, a large pit has now opened up in front, with
Oh,
large
dear.
spikes at the bottom.
Ah, well.
Well,
I guess we are going the other way. I guess the wolf will be more perceptive this time.
It's true.
What the wolf sees up ahead appears to be like almost like a storeroom stacked with barrels and crates and boxes, and seeming like a counter up front almost.
oh, the shop.
That's almost what it looks like. Yeah, it's like a no shop of all weird things.
Is there a proprietor?
Not that can be seen.
Hmm. Maybe there's a bell the fox or the wolf can ring. See if someone comes.
Does the wolf smell or hear anything?
I mean, the entire place smells like wet knoll, so
Nice.
doesn't hear much. Heading over here appears to be a large barricade made up of like tables and like crates and random boxes. Only really letting you have a kind of like glimpse into the room.
There are what?
No, this room
Dealing
smells
with
oddly like mushrooms.
Hmm?
This room smells almost like mushrooms.
Oh, handy. But the wolf will keep their watch and inform Seth telepathically about these things through feelings and matters. Fey trickery.
Cool.
Well, let's inspect the shop, I guess.
All right.
Your group is free to move up. There's nothing stopping you currently.
Wait.
You approach
before
up to the rickety wooden counter.
before we do anything, is this counter trapped or is this area trapped?
If you want to actively look for traps of using a passive perception, go ahead.
Yes, I would like to actively look for traps here.
Guidance.
All right. Let's see. What's the normal setting in for that? Wisdom? Yes, okay. Wisdom, perception. Guidance. 24.
There does not appear to be any traps, as far as you can tell, on this kind of shop bit. Though you do notice what does look like a bit of a pull cord hanging from the ceiling that seems to lead around to what is essentially just like a makeshift gong. Though it's nothing, not as fancy, not as proper gong, just kind of a large sheet of metal with a hammer on it.
Gotcha. Well, he pointed out to be careful not to pull it if while we go across here.
But hey, I mean, they might be the equivalent of a bell for the shopkeeper. So
Yeah. Well, it's up to the king if he wants to pull it or not.
No, I think that's fine. We can inspect the wares without the shopkeeper.
All right, Vicus will waltz the counter, I guess.
the counter creaks as you kind of climb over.
Yeah. I see a lot of containers here.
There are a lot of containers.
Well, assuming they're trapped, he'll try and open them.
You can start looking around.
Yes.
The one immediately to your right is filled up with tons and tons of absolutely tiny mana crystals, the kind only really useful for cantrips.
Oh. Well, Sarah's uses cantrips, so
I mean, it's not worthless. So
yeah.
I do primarily use cantrips.
and you can always smash them together and snort them for you. So
yeah, exactly.
get your daily dose.
Yeah,
We'll take a bunch of them, but it's fine.
it's great. All right.
There is overall plenty of food here. You do find a chest full of what appears to be like decent quality arrows.
Oh.
All right.
Does Eliza want to pop over here and ascertain the quality? He'll place them on the counter for her to look at.
She walks up with a smug look on her face. How much for the arrow, shopkeeper?
Well, for you, on the house.
She'll take them to replace the ones missing in her quiver.
I see a container in the back here. Like, is there anything in this one?
There is, all the way in the back behind lots and lots of other things. Almost like it's been trying to be hidden back there.
I see. I must know what's in it.
You start worming your way back there.
Yes, through the.
Okay.
Wait, before he opens it, like, can he hear anything other than everyone else? There's not someone hiding in there, is there?
Well,
Like, say, one
where
of
you're
these
saying
barrels.
that, you think you hear breathing?
We're particular.
To your left, underneath the giant stack of barrels.
Okay. Well, Vicus will knock on this barrel here in a fairly like, how would I say, unique rhythm. It's not just like, oh, I'm just knocking on this whatever. It's more like, I know something's in there.
Frightened yip.
We'll see.
Suddenly, you just see a head pop out of the barrels. Look around for a moment, and it starts yapping something in Knoll that you don't understand, but you almost feel like he was giving like a welcome to, and then pauses, sees you, and just ducks back into the barrel.
Okay, well, perhaps we'll leave the poor shopkeeper to his hiding. Let's take a look in this one while he's hiding.
There, you This is definitely not a Knoll crate. This is the crate they've definitely stolen from someone. And very quickly you realize who they stole it from, as this kind of heavy wooden crate banded in iron has the inscription of scales, like a set of like judge scales emblazoned on the side.
Oh, okay.
I'm fairly sure this crate belonged to the Inquisition.
Well, finders keepers. What's in it?
The crate is locked.
Ah, well. Vicus has some thieves' tools. He would like to use them.
You can. Failure means, well, you might jam the lock and have to go.
Yes.
Do you want a guiding tap before you try that?
Yes, you
guided
would ask the
bet.
assistants. You're gonna have to come over here and touch me, though.
Yeah, I shall come and give you a bet.
Alright.
Vicus just
High
shouts
five.
over the
Yes.
counter like, "Come here and touch me, Zed."
I need your touch.
Oh,
I
come on,
need your
guys.
experienced touch.
Let's not.
No one touches me
I shall
like you
make you
do.
feel young again.
Alright. Now, guys. Since my stealth score is the same, I'll just do that. Because I have expertise in thieves' tools, so. Oh, my brain stopped working. There we go. Stealth. Alright, and the guidance.
Out of curiosity, which
31.
are we going with, the 27 or the 27?
I'll take the 27.
So
Maximum.
31.
Yeah, 31. Yeah.
Why do they even bother locking these things? You just kind of
Yeah.
tap the side and it opens.
Could open the doors to Moria with that thing.
Neat.
And inside is a kind of large, essentially, it's a case of healing potions.
Oh, wonderful.
You may add to the party's inventory 12 healing potions
Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
Nice.
that were all destined for the Inquisition, and the Gnolls could not figure out a way to open up the box outside smashing it.
Do we have someone tracking party, or?
I can add them to just the miscellaneous pile on the round on the mission table if you want.
Yeah, that would be lovely. Unless, of course, we want to divvy them up now, or what do you guys think?
Might as well, I guess.
Okay,
I
we
mean, we
have.
have battle ahead of us, so we need some healing. So
No, that's fair. So we have 12, and there's
4 PCs.
5 of us, presumably. Well, Eliza counts as someone, right? I hear the sigh over here.
I suppose she is a someone.
How about this then? If we divide it by 4, that's 3 each, and Vicus will give her one of his. So he'll get 2, she'll get 1, everyone else will get 3.
All right. 3 healing potions.
Free, you tell me?
3 free healing potions.
Oh my. But very well.
Yeah. And that was the contents, the healing case.
Yes. The only other thing you find in the shop is apparently some form of, well, a box that seems seemingly crudely labeled shinies.
Oh wait, what?
The shinies box.
Okay.
And no, it is labeled, in fact, in common in shinies.
Oh. Okay.
And it's full with, well, a combination of stuff like jewelry, gold coins, silver coins, someone's like silver candelabra,
Wow.
Gosh.
all equating to about 100 gold.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's take it. What could go wrong? Well, if that is everything, There's some food around here, right? Like
There's
some.
there is plenty of food.
Yeah, he's gonna grab some. And basically as he leaves, he's gonna pop open the lid and just throw some into the knoll, then head out. uh, amusing knoll. Couldn't
Thank
quite.
Ammanas is like, what was that about a knoll?
Vicus shrugs and says, "Let's worry more about the gold we just got, huh?"
Here, suspiciously at the back of the barrels.
It's like a small rattle or something.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, with the shop thoroughly looted, I guess we'll take a look at these tables.
tables and boxes making a makeshift barricade.
All right. Well, Ammanas will try to move it aside so we can gain access.
Moving it aside slowly would be relatively easy. If that's just what you want to do, just start deconstructing the barricade. Not too hard.
Set will aid.
Eventually letting you see inside. What appears to be a fungal covered cave with almost like small plants growing out of the fungused floor.
Ammanas frowns,
There's a strange, almost familiarity with the room for a moment.
looks over to Zed. We saw fungal growth underneath the castle as well. Is it the same?
Set asks, looks at Chiam. Is it the same?
It looks similar, except more like it's been farmed, but otherwise, yeah.
He gives like the explanation of like, yeah, similar.
Ammanas frowns. So the same cultivist has been here as well, or the same magic, or is it just a coincidence?
Set gives you like a shrug.
Have we established what this vegetation actually does?
So to our vegetation expert again.
Yeah.
I mean, the vegetation, it's from what Zed was able to find before, it like he can't see exactly which kinds are growing there. 'Cause there were a few growing in the cave before, but a lot of them were just kind of got average plants. They could have been eaten. They could have been used for medicine. A few different things they could be used for, depending which kind of being grown.
Alright, fair enough. And nothing sinister.
Given how much actually like fresh, like green stuff's been in here, it's entirely possible they've actually been farming it for food.
Yeah, makes sense. All right.
Why would they barricade it?
Because we're invading and they want to get as much distance between us as possible. There's probably some people in here. Let's be wary.
Move slowly in here. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What was that?
Ambush. Ambush.
Oh, here we are.
I figured something was up. What is that?
That's a nasty pit.
That's a snake pit.
Oh.
Ever seen one?
It is a snake pit.
It's where we keep our snake collection.
You also see a rather familiar looking scout hiding in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Or Sneaky Snake collection.
Oh, I don't like the name of one of them. Oh no.
Hi, shaman.
Hi, shaman.
It's been taking some of this vegetation, I guess.
I suppose so. Yes. There we go. That's more the usual initiative.
Ah, excellent. Well, the jig is up. You're here.
Like they've been like resting against the wall here for like hours.
More, they
Yeah.
might have heard the barricade being moved.
Yeah.
Kind of weird they didn't come to help the shopkeeper, but maybe they don't like him.
You know, that's Jerry. Did some weird
Jerry.
things at the last Christmas party.
Oh, fuck.
It hasn't been the same in the cave since.
Yeah, Samantha won't talk to him anymore. It's really awkward.
Didn't look at half of the tribe for like a week.
Yeah.
You know.
It's now moves forward and is going to try and fawn whip Ammanas.
I'm glad that Valky finds us stupid enough to laugh at us.
That is certainly a hit.
I'll always laugh at you for
For
better
hold
or for
2
worse.
piercing damage and he'll drag you closer.
All right.
Oh, I see the plan.
Like here?
Sure, that's fine.
They're gonna fawn whip you into the pit.
Yeah, probably.
Throw a table over it.
Yeah.
What we should have done.
Put a table over it. There we go.
It's fine. A lot of targets for you to scare, I guess.
I plan to.
And Wolf shall give 8 against any ally against null scout. 10.
Sorry, didn't see it was me. You know, kind of awkward. Kind of awkward that I haven't got shatter or darkness. Because I think
Or
I
something.
get my sorcery points. Yeah, it doesn't help. And let me just double check. Yeah, it's 2. All right. So I think the simplest of choices here is tried and tested. But who should I shoot at? Should I shoot at the high shaman? Focus him? I feel like that's
Sure.
pertinent.
If you range people can start plonking away at that dude, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Go for it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, firebolt the high shaman. He looks important, right?
It's all high and shit.
Oh, you know,
Nice.
19.
You do, in fact, strike the High Shaman.
Nice.
Someone can get a fairy fire on him, then maybe I'll be able to sneak attack him a lot.
Would be useful, yeah.
Bites at the wolf.
Sure.
Oh, poor wolf.
This shaman is going to go ahead and he's going to go ahead and cast a spell. Yes, he shall. Blessing his allies.
Here we go again.
Hey, at least you know their routine.
60 feet, I see. I shall move here, then cast fairy fire. Like so.
Shabam!
Uh-oh.
Everything in the area make me a DC 13 dex save or be lighted by fire. As said, speak to the spirits. His spell word. Fairies of light, dance with me.
It's a
Reveal
20-foot
what
cube,
was
right?
unseen.
It's a
Yeah,
20-foot
but
cube.
yeah. Oh, is that too big?
I think that's the 20 burst.
Oh,
That would be like a 60-foot cube, I think. Or I can't
Okay.
see the rest of the thing. But...
Yeah, a 20 cube would be yeah, 20 cube would be something more like
Like 4 times 4, right?
this kind of thing.
Yeah.
like this, I guess. That size.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah. So it's a 10. It's a 10 cube. It's a 10 burst, but that's would be a 20 cube.
well, I'll then put it. I guess we wanna focus on Aasimar.
That would be preferable,
So-
I think. Right?
Yeah, I think that needs to.
How do I read?
Nice.
I'll use the boring condition just to kind of point out which ones are fairy fired. No, I can halo them. I can halo them, right? Yeah, I can halo them.
Give them a magenta halo or something.
Yep.
What's the save, DC?
DC 13 dex save.
You shall halo. Oh, that worked though.
And then I shall move there.
All right.
You can
Nice.
get rid of the burst now.
Move here, so you guys can move past me.
Thank you.
Well, Shaman is going to go ahead and do a Thorn Whip against Ammanas. I mean, I'm not going to bother rolling Bless. He's not going to matter.
That is a miss, yep.
So no. So many options open to you. What to do, what to do.
Always throw himself upon our mercy.
Mercy, you proved this. He'll move to here and he'll go ahead and cast a spell on Ammanas. Let's see. He can't use both of those spells in one turn, which is disappointing. He'll go with this then, I think. Yes. Sorry, 1 second. So many macros.
That's okay. I know the feeling.
You know, he's not any petty shaman. I can't use the normal ones.
It's true.
Extra fancy ones.
Yeah, this is against our mighty king.
Witch bolt, yeah, certainly hits.
Struck by a bolt of lightning. That then seems to kind of dart and dazzle around you and seems to stick to you.
Sure.
I'm sure as Halldamir is aware how Witch Bolt works, but
Yeah, I mean, it's a witch bolts.
on each of the shaman's turns, you will take in another d12 damage.
Yeah, but if it's just like witch bolt, I know a hack of how you can get out of it.
I like all hacks.
I mean, so witch bolts. The spell ends if the target is ever outside of the spell's range, and the spell's
Okay.
range is only 30 foot, so you can just like leave slightly.
All right, that's not bad. It's a bad hack. Does Ceres scream that out or something?
Mental link, I guess. You know.
Well, we'll see. Might not matter if Vicus can hit. He will go here. Which shaman was blessing Ammanas? He'll ask
There's only
Ammanas
one.
telepathically.
It is concentration,
This
I will
one?
say. Witch bolts.
Concentration's the purple one. The purple double diamond.
7 is blessing, and the high summer has the witch bolt.
Yeah, which shaman though? Sorry, I was a lot of
7.
people.
7.
7. Right, that's gonna be difficult to hit. Should I just attack the advantage ones, or
Go for the high. No, the high one isn't.
he's not fairy fired? I'll get my sneak attack in, and then I'll use my bonus to try and hit him.
Yeah.
Right, shaman 8 because he's in the back there. Gonna fire off. Actually, we should step here first because otherwise cover. So shaman 8 with advantage 17. Vicus has advantage, so he can sneak attack. 11. 18. Bonus action, he will chuck one at the high shaman for 20.
Okay.
That's let's see,
I will
it doesn't
remind
hit.
you do have riding around still.
Yeah, I'll use him for the extra 1d8 electrical. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that'll be all right. So 4 psychic, 5 electrical, and a con save for the concentration. Then he fails. No witch bolt for you.
The same goes for the shaman you hit in the back. If you.
Well, he's dead, so
Oh,
doesn't matter. Yeah, that's him.
I like to feel like it's a good. Feels like executing is probably a good idea here.
Yes, yes.
Would be our home, and our judgment I now bring. And she's going to use another hero shot on the high shaman.
18. Nice. A pretty powerful shot. Vickers is a bit anxious when she shoots it like nearly right beside it.
You just feel a corridor of wind blast past you.
Yeah. A little bit nervous.
She's starting to look a little bit exhausted. You imagine she's probably running out of spells.
Yeah.
The king
all right.
falls.
Yes. My favorite part of the show. First of all, I will use my action again for the conquering presence. I can do it once per short rest. So all enemies within 30 feet of me must make a will save, DC 13. I'll be frightened.
Do I need to do one too?
No, you're not an enemy.
Okay.
So, shaman,
Yeah.
you are definitely frightened. Shaman 9 is definitely frightened. The others are not.
All right. Fair enough. I will move up here. The high shaman as cover from the rest of these these dudes. And that's it.
There's a stupid dog here. against the wolf.
Okay. Yeah, that hits.
Wolf.
The wolf is gonna do dodge action. Nothing else.
Okay, Ceres.
Me. You know, have some fun. I think. Have some fun. Ceres will walk up here, and then summer face step here.
How does this look?
So at the moment, her the colours that she sort of embodies are much brighter, vivid, like golden colours, like sort of like the sun, and God, wisdom tooth just really started hurting as I needed to speak.
That's not good.
And then as she face steps in, there's like a burst of heat from the Feywild that sort of bursts out as she appears next to Ammanas. And then she'll use a witch bolt against the High Shaman.
He shall not be witch bolted by you.
Alright.
He will use shield.
He rejects the witch bolt.
Oh, that's my turn. I'll be right back.
I made him use a spell slot for yours.
Yeah, that's not bad.
In a frenzy, he leaps out at Ceres and bites down on her arm. Which will deal her 5 damage.
Oh no. Terrace!
Another Knoll Shaman? Ah, it's you. Well. He'll move to here.
Alright.
And he's going to slam his staff into the ground.
Oh, not this shit again.
And he's also going to produce a wave over Ammanas and Ceres.
Yeah.
Both of which need to make a constitution saving throw.
Here we go again. Gosh. How many con saves? Need to be proficient in this. Probably 11.
12 thunder damage. Or half.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was the DC?
The DC is DC 12.
New dice then.
You receive 9 hit points of healing. That's definitely not correct.
Nope.
My handy dandy absorption shield.
Absorb sonic damage.
Like you're getting bullied.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now you've been hit, King. You're also now pushed back 10 feet. So
All right.
I just love playing with your movement today, apparently.
Ah, clearly.
Oh, I was muted. I shall move there and cast a second level healing word as a bonus action to Ammanas. You heal
Alright.
8.
Okay. Take it.
And I really want to take this opportunity and I want to turn with the Shaman 6.
You have advantage.
So
So
22 to hit.
Ah, nice.
down into the pit.
So which one did you do that on?
Shaman 6.
And you're having sneaks.
Yes.
Like,
I'm now also spent from my spell slot.
You're now prone in a pit of snakes.
Poor shaman.
That's
We'll,
my turn.
I'll just dispose of him. He's not really going to be for a while.
Oh!
The Null High Shaman is not the happiest with the situation. But he's going to go ahead then and try to cast a spell. He needs to select an area.
Oh
The
dear.
area is a 20-foot cube.
no, the return of the cube.
Oh, bollocks. Damn.
And now I need to roll. How much do I roll? I need to roll 78.
78.
It's not raw damage.
Oh, fuck, I was gonna say that
That
has
was like,
potential to kill us all entirely.
Yeah, that would eradicate us.
Oh yeah.
So I have that much to play with. As the shaman kind of draws his staff into the air, having a bright mana crystal on top of it and kind of waves it around, it almost becomes rhythmic as he begins to like speak.
Casting sleep is
I see.
His bodies all start feeling heavy. So, firstly, Ceres, you can't be put to sleep,
Can't be
correct?
put to sleep. Yeah, I'm immune.
Next lowest hit points is Ammanas,
yes, I can be put to sleep.
within 28 hit points.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you are afflicted by sleep.
Okay. Mm,
You are now unconscious.
mm.
And nobody else falls within the health brackets, so the rest of his hit points are wasted.
Right.
Technically, his own null is, so.
True.
Yeah, that was a rather successful sleep, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You suddenly just see the
Right.
king fall unconscious.
Yeah. That actually helps me. So, if I attack someone who's unconscious, do I get like an auto crit, or
Yeah,
how does that work?
you just crit if you hit. Well, you have
Okay.
I believe, and if it's a hit, you crit, I think.
Okay. Well, he'll go here.
Like, it's punishing to be unconscious.
Yeah. Well, since he's not being threatened by the sleeping guy,
And the attacker is also within 5 feet, becomes a crit. There we go.
nice. All right. So he'll plant himself there. He'll throw a blade at the high shaman. Ceres is still distracting him for him. Maybe he'll get sneak attack. 15. I assume that's no.
It is a no.
All right. Well, change of plans then. That thing, he needs to die, so he will step in here and do bonus action. 22. Aha, sneak attack. 10 total. Aha!
His stave falls to the ground, the crystal shattering.
No.
That's great.
Do-do-do. And 1 moment. Why did that not run?
Oh.
The macro that was triggered, it didn't trigger.
I see.
What's wrong with your macro?
Maybe because I was selecting myself, or is it like something just runs in the background?
It's acting very weird today. I'm not sure why.
It's Java. Who can say?
Yeah.
I'll have to post this manually.
Okay.
Forgot to appease the machine spirit.
Okay, I'll have to just read it out.
Okay.
Mana Rebuke. As the crystal hits the ground, it suddenly just detonates, creating a large ball of fire radiating outwards. All
Liam.
adjacent creatures must make a reflex. A dexterity saving throw, DC 14, or take 22 fire damage.
Oh, sorry, Cyrus. God damn.
Safe behind Ceres, thankfully.
Okay, I made that. So 11.
Doesn't really matter with Ceres, I'll be honest.
No,
Yeah.
but you know, go down.
She's
God
gonna
damn
be like hideously scarred and deformed now from the fire damage.
You wish.
It's gonna. Sorry, go on.
Shaman is down and out for the count. So.
Okay.
And actually incinerated by his own staff exploding. So
Yes.
you mean dead.
I can't remember where I was when I started. Was I here?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Step up here. He'll take out his dagger and just hold it. In case the shaman wants to do anything shifty.
Lady Eliza's gonna rush up, seeing a bleeding out Ceres.
Yep.
Goodbye, last spell slot.
Where'd they cause?
As you're woken up, seeing Lady Eliza over you praying for your health.
Yeah.
King nap. No one slapped him awake yet.
Nope, I was laying here.
He needs the rest.
Oh, nice day. So, hey Zed.
Yes. No.
A definite no. He tried.
He tried.
It would have been interesting to see the druid dropped into a snake pit.
The truth has a way out.
Doggo.
The wolves shall come here and lick Ammanas to wake.
Thanks.
Wake up, my king!
He
It's like
takes-
puppy coming to lick your face.
That's
He
adorable.
takes help action to wake him up. So yep, okay.
Yeah.
Got ew, but thanks. Sir.
Nice. Best way to wake you.
Wait, what?
What?
Why is that? Why is a wolf slobbering over my face the best way to wake me up?
Because it's
I mean-
awful. So you would wake up from it. Like it's the most like I'm sorry. When you say when I say best, I don't mean the best for you. I just mean the best way in general to wake someone up.
See,
I mean,
Things happen very quickly for you there.
apparently. You
You
know,
got stabbed and bitten and then exploded.
I'll
Now you're on the floor covered in mushrooms.
It's just like a roller coaster return for Ceres.
It has been. It has been. Oh, maybe.
From someone who never spent hit dice before.
It's true. No, I did spend one the first session, I think. Maybe.
I mean, you were, I think, 1 hit point away from permanent death. So, it's pretty gross.
You know, it is what it is. That missed the shaman. Alright. At least I'd imagine at 11's gonna miss the shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He knows what to do about this.
That misses.
He doesn't understand how his plan failed.
Well, Drew can try to play this game.
It's just a tug match back and forth on
Yeah.
whips. Whip it.
And then I just take 1 step back. That's my turn.
Let's see who's next. Alright, oh, you're on the ground. All right, he'll just take us 2 shots here. Why not?
Stabs her.
17 for 7, and 21 for 6. No sneak attack, unfortunately, but what can you do? Fortunately, he had to sheath his dagger for that, so that'll be that for him.
Disappointing.
Yes.
Shaman, why don't you die?
Fine. He trusted Eliza to follow up, so.
As an arrow just kind of whizzes over your shoulder and pins him to the wall.
Oh.
Well, having been licked awake, I will spend half my movement to get up.
A free action to shake your head at the dog.
Just free action to, pet the dog. He's a loyal subject to the kingdom, after all. The best of boys. And shaman hiding on the other side of the pit.
You know what he wants to do to you.
Oh, I fully believe, but I'm not gonna actually. Hi.
You dashed over to him then.
Yeah, I was gonna be next to him.
Right. He slams his staff into the ground.
Sure.
Con save. We've been here before.
Aha, success. Finally.
That's a problem. You take 4 damage, and you didn't get pushed away, which made him very sad.
I shall take the damage.
He takes a bonus action to yelp.
Oh, it's too late for that. There is no yipping your way out of this.
The wolf shall go under the table and give help action against the summoner to Cheryl.
Just sneak under the table like sneaky wolf.
Ceres, can you close the curtain for tonight?
I don't know. Maybe this macro will like me. Ah.
Oh, crit.
Well, I don't think I have advantage.
You do.
The
wolf is helping you from underneath the table.
Oh my god.
If only you were closer, because then you could have also triggered Ryden's ability.
If only I was closer. If only I was.
Serious power of the Fey magics. It just so happens.
Are you triggering a 2d8 chain?
Yeah, why not? Do it. Let me roll it. 11. I don't know why.
Between
That,
fire and electrocution.
that number always reminds me of the skit with the voice-controlled elevator.
As I suppose suddenly the dog pops out from under the table, distracts the shaman, who then gets firebolted in the back, and then like chain garopped with electricity.
Yeah.
Place falls silent. As far as you can tell, the gnolls. You've cleared out any kind of basing force here. As the place goes very quiet, very quickly.
Well,
Except the one gnoll who's in the middle of the pit, currently being eaten by snakes. But he'll be dealt with by the snakes.
just looking down the pit, shrugging, seeing him like being eaten by the snakes.
It also looks like a lot of like rotten food is down there to feed the snakes with, so he's kind of covered in rotten food and snakes.
Oh, you know. That's not gonna touch that. Yeah, Ammanas will look over the group, look at the pit, look at the destruction around them, and he will nod and say, like, flick his sword free from blood and gore. And he will say, "Good work. I think this spells the end for the gnolls."
Perhaps, but there are still some areas left unexplored.
Yes, there is. He will sit down rather heavily on one of these like tables, and take a short rest. We're gonna explore more. He needs to do a little pick me up, I think.
The group is free to take a short rest if you would like. Once again,
Sure.
and hit dice, you'll receive 5 temporary hit points from Eliza as well.
Might as well spend my last one. Why not? Nothing can go wrong.
Even Ceres gets a pep talk now. The wolf does not get a pep talk, unfortunately.
Oh, he does. I'm just gonna like re-summon him.
I don't know if resummoning's the same thing as a pep talk.
Like, go
I will
away, but
also give
go away and also come back immediately.
no, like he stays there for almost for the hour, and then I summon him back and give him a title
Oh,
or
yes.
label.
Liquor of the royal countenance. The helper under
I don't
the
know if you
table.
can see. Yeah. Now you're just able to see the label.
Yes, I see him.
Searching over this room, as I imagine you do during your short rest,
Yeah.
you find a variety of, well, though it's now mostly destroyed by the fighting that occurred over here, what was clearly a station where they were doing some kind of very, very amateurish alchemy work.
Okay.
Like, it's very clear they didn't understand what they were doing, though, and they were kind of just following some kind of instruction.
The gnolls have a cookbook.
Well, there is writing scribbled like on the wall in blood. Look,
Oh,
that could be instructions, but you can't really read them. There's also something odd. There is sitting kind of on the back of the table down here. It is kind of almost like small collection of candles sitting around a mana crystal. And it
Oh.
almost looks like little bits of food have been put in front of it, almost like a shrine to the crystal.
I see. What kind of crystal is it? Is it similar to the one we
It is
found earlier?
it's actually a deep red one again, yes.
Let's take it. Well, actually, wait before he picks it up. Let's see here. He lost the king, Ammanas. Is this some weird religious thing that he doesn't know about? Like no lol rituals? Or are they just like weirdly fanatic about their mana crystals?
Not like the king's heard of before, if that's the case.
I guess not. Well, I guess he'll take it anyway.
Other than that, the only other things of interest in here, other than like the charred corpses of various people, is it appears the shaman has a scroll on him.
Oh.
A spell scroll of fireball.
Oh wow.
Oh.
All right.
Hmm. That's nice. Should.
Well, glad he didn't get to use that, I guess, before.
That would have been bad. Yeah.
Given the fact this was their food production area, blowing it up seemed like a bad idea.
Yeah. Figures. All right.
The other thing
Well.
that you find interesting, though, with that spell scroll, is it's written in Elven.
Oh, so it must have been stolen then, I suppose. Or perhaps, I don't know. That seems way more
Yeah.
likely than suddenly someone here knows how to write in Elven. Or given, yeah, perhaps.
I guess they stole it, or maybe got it as a present from the witch, because we know she's Elven.
Well, now it's your fireball, so
Hooray!
you're to nuke as you wish.
I love nuking.
I think Sarah's the only one that can use it, right? So,
Yeah.
she can put it in her back pocket.
Unless Zed changes to Wildfire Druid. Although they nerfed that.
Well, they don't have it anymore, so
Mm.
they got it taken away.
It was very strong.
Presumably, the group would like to explore the remainder of the building.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
use like these tables and stuff to make a makeshift bridge over the spiked pit over there.
It makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Which leads you to the final bit.
All
Not
right.
a large section.
Oh.
What you see behind a large set of metal grates is a seemingly, again, a pit, the much bigger one, and this time not filled with snakes, but instead filled with people, chained up. The floor having a massive inscription of the sun and moon on it.
Hmm.
The,
Thoughts?
the people in question down there look like they're acolytes.
Oh. Oh my. Well, we've seen the sun and moon iconography before. Because they picked up the necklace right around
Yeah.
that magic area. So
Where there was the radiant blast against the priest.
yeah. I don't recall if you were able to uncover any lore about specifically what that was, but maybe we can now.
The group didn't have an exact idea what it was, though they said it maybe might be to do with the elven god of twilight,
Right.
but you didn't have anything concrete.
So these are acolytes, but they're not Inquisition then.
Oh no,
Presumably.
they look like Inquisitor acolytes down there.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
They are
basically,
unconscious and chained up and bloody.
basically the gnolls raided a caravan, stole some acolytes and the healing potions, and then were like, "Oh yeah, what do you do acolytes? I don't know, sacrifice them to the elven death goddess for power, magic, knowledge. She's a knowledge deity, right?"
I don't know. Presumably. That's where they got the scroll, though. They probably stole it from one of these guys. I don't know. What do you want to do?
You're,
Well,
you're under no threat of time here, so getting in there is not particularly difficult.
Yeah.
There is a trap, however, one of you has a higher perception to notice it. Oh, Lady
Oh.
Eliza has a higher perception to notice the trap.
All right. What kind of trap is it?
Poison on lock.
Oh.
nasty.
How would you disable something like that?
Use usually use your thievery tools to try to disable a trap.
All right. I will attempt to do so if it's needed.
I mean, in this
Guidance.
case, it's less thievery tools needed. More the fact since you know there's poison there, you can just kind of avoid.
Avoid it. Right. Gotcha.
Use the wolf to lick the poison away from the lock.
No,
yeah,
no.
Let's
You can,
not.
you can just pour a water skin over it and wash off the poison.
Welcome back, Halldamir. You get a scroll of fireball.
Fuck yeah.
It is written in
And it
Elven.
was written Elven because we have now come across some acolytes here in this supposed makeshift prison, and we're wondering what we should do.
They are unconscious,
Uh,
they are bloody, and they are clearly, well, were Inquisition people.
yeah, and we got that sun and moon iconography as well going on here.
Wonderful.
Well, Vickers will get the gate open at the very least, and then after that, I mean,
Well, I suppose we should save them. They're innocent, more or less, and they need our help, I guess.
sure. I mean,
Well,
you still have your disguise on, so, or would you rather we do it than you, or? What do you think?
Hmm. Yeah, probably best I not be seen just for the security of it.
All right.
So I mean, as well,
yeah, the chance only neophytes recognizing you is low, but it's possible.
Go over
Maybe
here,
like you
stand
and
and
Lady should go and like wait,
yeah,
like
we
Lady
can.
Elisa because you're kind of known.
Yeah, we'll go with Lady Alyssa and Lord Raiden, like over to I don't know, hang out over here near the shop or something, so they can escort the acolytes out without being seen.
Yeah, yeah.
They can intimidate the gnoll in the barrel.
Yeah, but Amnas didn't notice the knoll, so he's just if the knoll is out, then that's a problem for the knoll. But if he stays in there, he might survive.
Fair.
The gnoll had
Well,
the courage to get out of the barrel.
how bad do these people look,
Huh?
like injured wise?
They are pretty bad. Like, if left to their own devices, they would probably just die in a couple of days.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
that's
you can
helpful.
save them. That's not an issue if you want to. But yeah, they were on a course for death by themselves.
Yeah, sure, why not? Not entirely heartless. Attempt to save them.
You can do such. I won't require a medicine check here or anything. They're not urgently going to die, so
Right.
you have time.
Yes.
They're not going to be really getting to their feet though, and like talking and walking unless you want to heal them.
Let me think. The scouts
I
that are
guess you
still
had
left
them.
with us, can they like
They can carry them.
basically pick? Yeah, can they like bring them with us or?
Yeah, they can carry them. Just questions where you want them to dump them.
At the abbey.
At the abbey, yeah, presumably.
Yeah.
Or even if, yeah, if they can make that trip, then
They
yes.
can. The lieutenant is looking quite tired right now as he smiles to you. Yes, sir. Two priests to the abbey coming right up. Men?
Yes, and take a good rest while you're at it.
Yes, sir. He kind of looks to his men who definitely look just out of it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, they're dealt with indirectly, which is good. And since they're sent to the abbey, I'm sure if we need information on them, we can just go and ask later. Because I don't necessarily want them to be awake right now and questioning. So
As Vickers comes back, probably just suddenly just seeing the king there, Lady Eliza, and a dead Knoll, I imagine by this point.
Yeah, if he was.
you
I'm not just me like chunk chunk.
you just hear like a behind you as Vickers rounds the corner, but he doesn't say anything else.
Yeah. I'm just like, wipes his sword down. It's like, it seems we missed one.
Seems so, my liege.
He's-
I organized those two to be carted off to the abbey. I didn't see it prudent for them to see our faces right now. We're still unconscious.
Yes, that seems like a good idea to me as well. Next round, I think we have cleared this place out. We should return to the mine and deliver the good news.
But not. Let's go.
Yes. Return in the quest.
There wasn't anything else in the cell or anything, was there? Dark.
Not
Left.
not really. Like the cell was pretty barren. There's a lot of blood spilt over the ground.
Yeah.
But there's not, and there's like, I guess there's like whips and stuff if you're interested in like having that as like a weapon.
Uh. um.
But as it stands, it's mostly a hole where they were clearly, you know, bloodletting prisoners.
Yeah. I mean, Whip is finesse at his reach, so maybe he'll take it. He'll take one.
Okay.
I mean, it's an opportunity for him to reach,
Oh, sure.
because it has reach as well. So yeah, he'll take
It,
one.
it enforces your perception as a taskmaster, certainly.
Ah, well,
You join them on the whipping boys.
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't realize it had reach as well. That's great. Yeah, he'll take one for
Yeah.
sure.
The group, though, can leave, and the path you took is relatively clear.
All right.
All right.
Back we go.
Yep.
Hurrah.
The group can return back to deliver Bron Shattershield the good news and the
Woo-hoo.
slight bad news that, yeah, sorry, we lost like 6 of your men.
But on the plus side, you don't have to pay them.
And hey,
Say
now
that.
there's like 20 less gnolls.
Mm-hmm.
Which, well, Bron, upon hearing this, kind of pauses for a moment, pours himself a drink. Pours Vickers a drink. Poor Lady Eliza a drink. Pours everyone a drink.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, drink away.
To good work and monster slaying.
Here.
Good riddance.
Bloody work, but good deed done.
Of course, he downs his entire tankard full in one go.
Jesus Christ, man.
Ammanas will politely pour it out in a plant or something.
Seth will drink his beer.
You've done a good job. Still more of the buggers out there, but well, you've made it harder for them.
Yes, we killed, I think, no less than seems to think 6 or so of their shamans, plus the high priest. I doubt they will have much in the form of leadership, at least.
I'll send out some more scouts when some of my other ones are rested to look over the area, see if there's any clues.
Also, the scout party you sent with us, give them something extra. They certainly performed their duties very well.
Wasn't sure what to make of sending Sam's team with you.
He'll need some rest, but they'll bounce back.
Got it. But as promised, if the gnolls are going to back off a little bit, then my men are yours if you need them.
Odds. Excellent. Excellent. I guess we have to sort of decide where to actually start setting up our shop, right?
Yeah.
Well, we could be here at the mine. It's defensible enough.
I mean, it's better than the watchtower.
Yeah,
It is. But the watchtower does afford the fact that you're very near the city, so you can keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more centralized, but again, it's very weak to defend.
It would be quite obvious if there's like a force being stationed around the watchtower.
Yeah,
But as
yeah.
it stands, you now have the 50 men of Bronn added to your control.
Right.
Hooray.
30 well-trained mercenaries and 20 green recruits.
That's good. Good.
That would have been closer to 30, but, some died.
Abbey would be nice, but then again, the inquisitional presence there is too.
It's very close to them.
Yeah.
I think
The
this
reason
mine
why I send
factor, they
inquisitors back
are
there.
the best.
Yeah, I guess we will hold on the mine for now. Maybe can you send? What's the range of like animal messenger? Could you send it to our allies and be like, "Hey, come up to the mines"?
Yeah, if it's gonna travel and meet it in a day. Yeah, I can send like tomorrow or when we have a long rest day animal messenger. Like
Yeah.
pick like a bird that can fly.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
wanted
that
to, you
works.
could spend the rest of the day basically consolidating resources and recalling like Sir Bolton and such.
Yeah. I think we will do
I
that.
think that's a good idea. I think it's a better place. I mean, the watchtower is still a good undiscovered spot if we need to hole up really quick, because I don't think we've used it that much for it to warrant attention, so it's a good one to keep in our pocket. But yeah, it's a bit too difficult to defend for now.
It takes some time to gather everyone together. However, when Sir Bolton does return, he has returned with some basic gear for himself and some of the men. But more importantly, he's also returned with just manpower.
Awesome.
Yes. Hmm.
They are not well trained, but he has returned with a bit of a peasant militia he's managed to chuck together.
Hey.
All right.
And with the additional supplies you're able to get from the mine and all the stuff you've just looted off the knolls, you can actually maintain a decent number of men as well. As I've now updated your little military symbol on the main map. When you click on your sword, you'll see a better idea of what you've got.
Mhm.
A dagger.
Oh, awesome.
You now have 50 peasant militia, all rookies, plus the 2 house guards you rescued earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Sir Bolt and Bronze Shattershield as commanders.
Yeah.
And of course, the Shattershield mercenaries and recruits. Giving you, 102 men,
Hey.
plus 2 commanders.
I mean, if we snuck them all successfully into the basement of the keep, maybe we can take it.
I mean, technically, pass without trace has no limit. As long
Yeah.
as they are 30 feet for me.
Everyone crowd up.
Okay, I
it would-
don't think you.
It would be crazy impractical given how narrow of a way it would be.
Yeah, it's like by the time we have like I don't know, even a tenth of the men through, like there'd be a long line of men from like the top of the keep that just looking down. I don't think it'd be very practical at all. But
But hey, the point
know.
is, you've at least now got a force that can actually resist a decent push.
Yeah,
Hmm.
good strike force.
It might not be enough to siege the place, but it's enough that you can at least, you can hold your own in an open fight, maybe.
All right, good news.
The peasant militia are, they're fodder, but it's something.
Well, I guess we'll what we can do, like what our next moves are. But
News does seem to spread quickly, though, as all of you are kind of gathering your resources here. The fact that a large group of gnolls was wiped out. So
Yes.
the local peasant seems slightly more enthusiastic.
hey,
+1 morale with local peasants.
I mean, hey, the local peasants are also the ones mining out iron and who have blacksmiths producing weapons, or can produce weapons.
Awesome. It's a win-win for everyone here.
wonder if we could take and start rebuilding like Fort Giles or something. Although that's in bear country, so maybe not.
And the fact that it's been abandoned, he probably wouldn't even notice.
Where's?
Maybe.
Oh, I see. Oh, maybe it's hilltop.
Yeah, fortification.
Yeah, maybe check if there's like anything living currently there, and then start rebuilding it.
But as it stands, I'm going to end the session here.
Yep.
The group is consolidating resources, so anyone you want is going to basically come here to, any allies you want to pull here who you know about and can come here will come here.
See.
Though Sister Fiona would not join you. She has a church. But yeah, next time we will start. I suppose you can have another proper council meeting to assess your where to go from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Doing good.
So
But this was a successful mission.
Yeah, we did well. Good job, guys.
I have a suggestion for you, Darko, for the group overall. It's something to consider. There was a while ago a pretty fun supplement released through the DM's Guild, I think, which is like strongholds and followers. And
But yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
and
I have that.
yeah, I have it too. It details like player-owned strongholds and what they can be, like the plot hooks surrounding them, and also like pretty much like lair actions for players if something attacks them near their stronghold. Like they can pull on resources and stuff to like do lair actions in combat, which is kind of fun. Normally, that's not something necessarily for a normal campaign, but this one is sort of a military one. I imagine we will have strongholds and like
yes. Right now,
uh,
you definitely don't really have anything that's truly a stronghold, but going forward, you very much will.
yeah. So I guess unless you already had it, either me or Isakawa can probably send it to you.
If you want to send me a copy, so I don't have to try and fish one out.
Yeah, I can do it. I think.
I think I've got a copy somewhere, but I don't know where. I'd have to dig through my archive.
Yeah. I will get it to you.
Yes, you have all done incredibly well. With only mild death.
Hooray!
The best kind.
Woohoo!
We will always remember Larry and Gary, who bravely sacrificed themselves so I could live.
Yep.
A Royal Gary Day will be instituted.
Long live
Royal
the
Gary
king.
Barry Day.
Yeah, Larry, Gary, and Barry.
I have a question, Dark. How long would Vickers wager he would have to wait to get back some info?
Well, you may have it for your next council meeting.
All right.
Given the group will be resting here, so
All right. Look forward to it. see what happens.
Would Seth know about the wooden tribe? The wood elven tribe? That is
The-
in the swamp territory.
What's that? Oh, in the Swan territory, the Frost Daggers. Yes, you would know about
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Would it be in a day's distance away for animal messenger?
Um,
For like a flying one?
for a bird, could probably reach there in a day.
Okay, I might send some messengers in there.
Certainly not a land animal couldn't get there in a day, though. Not of the terrain.
I summon my animal messenger, the turtle, and send him off to overland, or like the tortoise.
Maybe not.
No.
Turtles are very slow.
Oh, really?
And thankfully, something for all of you is you guys didn't get crit much.
No, that's always nice when you are not crit, for sure.
Which is, always good because crits can become a big issue, and I was worried that more of them might pop up.
You know, if you force enough rolls, sooner or later they will.
Yeah, this session was very much a contrast from last one, where last time it was all talking, this time was all combat, pretty much.
Yep.
But
I don't know. Nothing wrong with a nice little dungeon crawl every now and then. Here. Think this is the document. Yes. Post it here.
I'm also happy though, with all of your victories here, and you being able to you've now being able to say you actually have a military behind you.
Yes.
Players, if you would like, I will welcome you to level 4.
Hey!
Yes.
Such power!
Now, what feat to pick? So many options.
Mm-hmm.
But I like
Yeah,
Warcaster, obvious option. Always Warcaster.
Caster is very nice. I will probably just buff up my charisma, honestly.
You must be radiant.
I must be, yes.
Oh, I went to get a drink. What happened?
I am offering the players the option after your beautiful victory to join at level 4.
Hmm. Oh yes, please. Oh, but I
As
don't want to.
all of you can take a long rest with newfound strength after your victory.
I could
Woohoo.
also take like one of the skilled experts. So skilled, more skills.
It's a good
Mhm.
feat. I took that for my human extra.
Yeah. I'm also looking at the shield master for myself.
So you can like start punching people with your shield.
Yeah, and I can use a reaction to have evasion once for
Alright.
dex saves.
Alright. It's pretty nice.
In case you missed it, Halldamir, the group I'm now welcoming to level 4.
Oh, yeah, definitely missed that. Awesome.
Next time we'll begin with a council meeting as all the party's assets start to consolidate at your new headquarters, being the mine town,
Wonderful.
which at least is defensible with the big, the whole bridge and all.
Yeah.
Like you've got a slaughter zone there, so
Oh, I might have to actually pick Warcaster. Because I need the ability to cast spells when I have shield on one of my hands or weapon.
Yep. So
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
if you go on sword and board, Warcaster is kind of a must.
Yeah, it's kind of needed.
Yeah.
All right,
And
18 charisma.
I'm a druid. I have concentration spells for days.
I'm thinking either taking mobile or more decks. I don't know.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a bit boring for me to take the ability score increase. It doesn't do much for me at the moment, but at level 7, that will really help.
Well, I mean, yeah, I took it because I mean I get all my spell DCs and stuff, don't I? So.
Yeah. Yeah, I feet would help me more, like in the short term here for sure.
Yeah.
Like, really, I'm looking at Sentinel and I'm like, oh man, what Sentinel?
It's
But
good feat.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm gonna pick Warcaster.
Yeah.
I have to. I have to. Oh yeah, I get my upgrade for my wild shape.
Hey, nothing else updates, right? Hit points and
Mostly hit points and class features.
yeah.
Um,
Some
on
spells,
token,
but-
it's your hit points,
on-
hit die.
Yeah, your level on your token, your hit points. That's actually mostly it.
That is true.
Like your hit die will automatically update when you take a full rest anyway. So just level and your hit point, level and max hit points. Your proficiency hasn't gone up yet, I don't think.
No, that takes a while.
Oh, I get some more black bear now. Oh.
Hey, everyone likes a good black bear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or a war horse.
I know that warhorse. That thing can kick.
Yeah, but it's a familiar, so it cannot attack.
Oh,
Like I can turn myself as a war horse and then do a kick.
sure.
Yeah, I have to see what there is. Oh, there's a crocodile. That's handy.
A crocodile is always handy.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to look for those.
I'm gonna put on it. Like to put it on, it's just tooth. I think mine's pretty much done. I think yeah, Shadows auto updates the DC.
Too loud! Don't use shatter indoors. It echoes everywhere.
Um,
Oh, do I get another cantrip too?
and I think yeah, that's basically it for me. Get an extra sorcery point. Get an extra second level spell slot. Oh, I think I get another known spell though.
Halldamir, do you have mending? Cantrip.
No.
Yeah, I can pick them up.
I don't know why I would ever use mending.
To mend small things.
Like what?
Like armor. Potions.
Potions can't be
robes.
fixed.
I mean, you can fix the potion, but not the containing of it.
Oh, yeah, it's pointless then. Is
Yeah, but like rope, damage, things on. Yeah. I'm gonna
Mm.
pick mending. I don't have anything else. Really.
That's fine. Might run into an ooze or something that'll eat our armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do get another spell.
Can you make visible the dungeon map again? Got to check something.
Was that on your token you wanted, or
Yeah,
I can drag your I can just copy your token across if you want.
sure.
I'm doing cleanup on the. There you go. Duplicate Ammanas token is now on the. Is now
Oh.
just.
That's. Thank you.
Yeah, that should be my level up now. I think I will head to bed. It's pretty late.
Yeah, makes sense. I'd
Fair enough.
probably decide my spell in a week. There's so many to choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you have permanent spells, so it's a bigger issue for you.
Very important choices.
It's true. It's true.
But I shall head off. Bye bye. Good night.
All right. Good night,
Good
Isa.
night.
Good night.
Yes, I think I'll also head off. I have a lot to think about for next week.
I hope you
But
enjoyed the session, though.
yeah, I was gonna say thank you for the session. It was really fun.